Rated M.
Just give me one moment. Get this playoff shit show on the road. Playoffs. Playoff. I can't even do my Jim Mora impression. I'll tell you why here in a minute. Why is my chair so squeaky? Hard as a rock. It's a AC/DC reference for the title today. Why is my chair so squeaky? What's up, Todd? You're a Raiders fan, so are you cheering for your fellow Bay Area team, even though the Raiders are not a Bay Area team anymore? San Francisco's kind of like your brothers. And they don't even play in fucking San Francisco anymore. They play in Santa Clara, fucking suburbs.
Now, the 49ers tried to get ready for the weather conditions we are expecting in this ballgame. They practiced in a heavy downpour on Wednesday. Now, Kyle Shanahan...
We got division rivals playing in the playoffs. 49ers are generally heavy favorites. 9.5 is the spread, it would appear. I buy that. I think the 49ers should roll through this pretty easily, but don't take Seattle lightly. They are division rivals. The third time they've played this year. You get beat twice. You're going to come at this other team with a total different approach after they beat you twice. So maybe the Seahawks have changed up enough to keep it competitive. Maybe if the weather comes in, maybe that'll even things out. I picked some upsets this week. I have a parlay, thanks to Michael, where if I hit the parlay, I win $65. I took the 49ers, the Jaguars, the Bills, the Giants, the Bengals, and the Bucks. No way I hit on that, but if we did, it'd be pretty spectacular. I like upsets. Upsets tend to happen in playoffs for whatever reason. So like I said, you can't take Seattle lightly. They are a division rival. They know the 49ers well. Are they good enough to even come close to beating them? I don't know. But, yeah, we're going to find out today. Two of the teams not going to the Super Bowl. I'm really looking forward to Jaguars and Chargers later. I was more interested in that game than this game. What's up, Michael? Tomorrow, the Bills should roll the dog. There's a couple of playoff games that feel like complete waste of time. This is kind of one of them, but I feel like the Bills-Dolphins and the Ravens-Bengals games are complete wastes of time. We know what's going to happen in those. The Bengals just handled the Ravens last week. The Dolphins, with Tua, wouldn't beat Buffalo. So, 49ers back in the playoffs. I lost my voice this morning because I streamed a lot yesterday, and we were talking and laughing and having a good time. Then I woke up today and was like, ugh. So my vocal cords have mostly recovered. So let's see if we can get through this. 2 games today, 3 tomorrow, 1 on Monday. I like how that works now. I like having the Monday playoff game. Something to look forward to. Playoffs, motherfucker. Best time of the year. They've been advertising and shilling for NASCAR during this pregame. Still a little raw from the end of the season. Still not over it. Better get over it quick. February's coming. A new NASCAR season and my 29th birthday are coming. So what are you guys going to get me for my birthday? 9.5 points. Would you take that, Michael? How do you feel about my parlay? I took some chances. I just got gut feelings, you know. The Jags and the Giants and the Bucks. Bucks are not major underdogs, but they're definitely underdogs. And I got food on the way. KFC for once. I'm actually going to eat KFC today. I'm going to give them a chance. Giving KFC a chance. They kind of suck now.
It's funny how things play out in this league. Just when you think you've got it figured out.
Let's be honest. The Rams got robbed last week and the Packers choked. The Seahawks shouldn't be here, but make the most of the opportunity, please, Seattle. I don't want to have to end a playoff game stream early and get ready for Jags-Chargers. I want playoff games to go down to the wire. I want drama. I want action.
Seahawks, Niners, the playoffs begin right now.
Chargers-Jags is a hard pick, but I just like the Jags. I don't trust Brandon Staley. He makes bad decisions. Jaguars are fired up, have momentum on their side. Chargers played their starters in a meaningless game last week and still lost. Couldn't even beat the fucking Broncos. So, but we'll deal with that later. Right now, Seattle, San Francisco, it's rainy. Kind of like those early 90s 49ers playoff games where it always seemed to be raining. Seahawks were getting the ball first. Will my ESPN drive chart thing work? Let's find out. Returnable kick from the 2. Good coverage by the Niners. He's just right at the 20. Do the 49ers have the lamest home stadium in the NFL or what? I miss Candlestick, even though it was a shithole. Something about those old shithole NFL stadiums. RFK, fucking Candlestick, Three Rivers, the Vet, Soldier Field before they ruined it. Imagine the Bears playing in a dome in a couple years. That's probably going to become reality. Here we go. They're going to run it with Walker, who I really like. Good run. Still going. Damn, 9 yards. Almost 10. Seattle's defense has come on strong lately, and they still run the ball well.
And they just continue to grow and grow throughout this entire season, have improved every week. You build that chemistry.
Love the weapons. Seattle's the kind of team they can explode on you. That's what she said. The Metrodome, hell yeah. Bring back the fucking shitty Metrodome with its cushioned ceiling, inflatable cushioned ceiling. They go back to the run, and the Niners stuff it. 3rd and 3. Niners have beasts all over. The entire all-pro team on defense could have been the 49ers. You could have just put the whole defense there. Everybody on this defense is a beast. The most complete defense in the NFL. Not a single weakness anywhere. Love that safety, too, that number 29 there. He's great. We got on 3rd down. Niners send a blitz. They send a blitz. They send a blitz. Gino's standing in and takes a sack. You got to let that thing fly, Gino.
So after they get 9 on 1st down, it turns into a 3-and-out as Armstead ends the drive here.
And you're going to have
Geno Smith, awareness level 0 right here. Come on, man. As soon as they send that blitz, I think you got to roll out of the pocket there, get to your left, then set your feet and look to throw. But this is the literal armchair quarterback talking here. We're going to see a blocked punt today. A playoff-altering blocked punt like last year in Green Bay.
Ready to begin their first drive of the day. Brock Purdy, who started this season on 9, is the 3rd stringer. Well, today's going to be the first
fully charged.
49ers quarterback to start a playoff game.
Made sure my phone was fully charged because the playoff games are so important. If the power goes out, I got to have a way to still watch them. That's how paranoid I am.
5-0, he's thrown multiple touchdowns in all 5 games, and by a lot of measures, he's been the best quarterback in the NFL.
49ers offense. Weapons everywhere. I don't think it matters who the quarterback is. Why does Brock Purdy look like Josh Allen and John Harbaugh had a baby? Fake it to McCaffrey, and the Seahawks didn't know what was going on. Whoa! He had Debo wide open and overshot, and the safety was sitting there. And the rain's starting to come down. So that's a miss by Purdy on the first play. Thought it was going to get picked. When I saw him just completely miss Debo, I'm like, yeah, here comes the safety.
It's scary because they're finally fully healthy.
And you look at that group up front as well. That's why San Francisco is so challenging, is because they're so good along the line of scrimmage. That offensive line, we had the opener.
We like to say teams are a quarterback away all the time, but I think that's been absolutely the case with the 49ers even now, because I don't know if Purdy's ready for this. There you go, a little behind Ayuk, who makes the catch. To the Seattle 45.
Brock Purdy is at his strongest. Are these quick inside breaking routes? That one a little bit back behind the shoulder, but you got Quandre.
Settle in, Rook.
Is he getting that back there just to protect Brandon Ayuk from taking that hit? That's a nice bounce back because he had Debo Samuel for a big play on that opening one, and it was not a good throw. And so to come back,
Ayuk had 1,000 yards this year.
To the Seattle 45 with the 1st and 10, and they put Debo Samuel in the backfield.
There's Debo with a run, and he's up the sideline, wrestled out of bounds at the 23. I smell a blowout. Early indications teetering that way.
Yeah, just a great job. And watch the tight end. He kind of sealed that to the outside, climb to get the linebacker, Tanner Muse. Here comes Kyle Hughes, check through. You've got Debo Samuel untouched, 14 yards down the field.
Niners on the move, already 1st down at the Seattle 23.
Play clock's down to 2. 1 delay of game, or they get the timeout. Timeout.
San Francisco, their 1st in the half. Yeah, 30-second timeout.
Settle down, Brock.
This is the 49ers team that you go back to mid-October.
They were 3 and 4 and had just lost to the Nathaniel Hackett Broncos and got their ass whooped by the Falcons. That's how bad the 49ers were.
October 21st, they acquired him from Carolina, eased him in this first game, and they lost that game, but they've not lost since then. And really, he's taken them from a good offense to a great offense, and he's taken the team, it seems like, from a scary
My food's here, yay.
to a complete one.
I'll get it in a minute.
Piece of that puzzle.
Yeah, really getting comfortable in this running game style that San Francisco uses. A little bit different than what he had at Carolina, but you can see him getting more and more comfortable. And I tell you what, he is physical between the tackles. He's not just a perimeter runner.
Fakes it to McCaffrey. God, Seattle's biting on these play-action fakes, and you can see it there. Borderline interference, but I like the no call. But the play-action fakes are leaving guys open. He's just got to get it out quicker. That's what I was going to say.
For you to get it out on time.
Because look at the front 7 crash.
Get it out there, let him run underneath it. You allowed Tariq Woolen to get that makeup time. You had it early.
Good no call. He didn't impede the receiver. He wasn't looking back, but he didn't really impede the receiver.
4.26 40 time. He's 6'4", just a physical freak, and one of the leading candidates for NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Seattle almost jumped. Swing to Debo. Breaking tackles, cutting back. Still breaking. My God, he's impossible. That ended up being 7 yards.
Against the Seattle defense that's been up and down this year, Woolen's part of a really young group that was at its best down the stretch, though, Harold. They might not be here if not for what the defense did the last 2 weeks.
I agree with you. The offense really kind of was sputtering there at the end, and the defense really kind of rose up and gave them opportunities to finish out those 2 games. They've been in playoff mode the last 2 games of the regular season. If they lose, they're out. So
McCaffrey's going to line up out wide with a linebacker on him. You got press coverage up top, but McCaffrey's down here with a linebacker. He goes over the middle. It should have been picked. 4th down. Take the points. It's early. Take the points. This kid's out of his mind right now. He's clearly not settled in right now. Kick the field goal. What was that read?
It's a playoff jitters. Who knows what it is, but right now, that opening drive, Brock Purdy really wasn't in receivers on the outside.
Settle down, motherfucker.
From the moment he stepped in, he looked so calm and
Robbie Gould, perfect last name to be playing for the 49ers. I remember when he played for the Bears. I'm that old. And 3-0 49ers. Let me go get my food. I'll be right back. On today's playoff menu, a simple meal, a 5-piece tenders box from KFC with fries and mac and cheese, because I never eat KFC anymore, because you've heard me bitch in the past about how they've taken everything off their fucking menu. And I go on there today, I'm looking on the website, and I'm like, look, they have like 4 sides. They used to have potato wedges and baked beans and all kinds of shit. Now it's like fries, macaroni, or mashed potatoes. KFC, you suck now. Give them credit for one thing. They have fries now, and their fries are actually good. So, you win some, but you lose a lot. Dylan said he picked the Seahawks to win because Brady's going to win on Monday and need an easy team to play later on. I'm like, I buy that. If Seattle wins, they point blank, they're going to Philly because the Seahawks are the lowest seed. 49ers, TBD. Who they would play.
Saturday afternoon in the Bay Area. 49ers on the board first. They lead 3-0. Trying to take the season series 3-0 over the Seahawks, beating them twice in the regular year. Gould to kick it. Weeks back at his own one.
A lot of quarterbacks making their playoff debut. Big return. Oh. Purdy, Geno, Herbert, and Trevor Lawrence. Playoff debuts. Oh, you got a pot roast, you lucky bastard. I bet that shit's so tender and juicy.
Probably the rookie of the year on the offensive side in Kenneth Walker, one over 1,000 yards. NFL leader in interceptions in Tariq Woolen, a 5th-round pick who nobody saw doing this. You put it all together, 9-8, and trying to pull the upset today with Kenneth Walker peaking as the season went on. 3 consecutive 100-yard games for the rookie to finish. He's got it here. And a different running style.
Even the bad runs he's had get a few yards.
Yeah, really interesting story coming out. You know, the halftime of that Kansas City game, you kind of sit down with Kenneth Walker.
KFC, how small is this biscuit? Jeez.
You can't hit a home run every single time we're handing you the ball. Every once in a while, it's got to kind of get a little bit ugly, get that 2-yard, get that 3-yard run. Keep us out of the negative runs. Keep us out of the 2nd and 12s, the 2nd and 13s.
The macaroni they gave me scorching hot. At least it's fresh.
He still has that ability to jump outside and take it to the house, but he's gotten much more deliberate with his between-the-tackle running.
And it's a big playability that scares San Francisco the most, even with the
DK making a catch.
DK Metcalf has a reception here. Lenore pushes him out.
Gain of 5.
Pete Carroll said that Bud Grant used to say to him, for every rookie that you start, you lose 1 game. And he said, well, I'm thankful that that's not true, because he's starting a bunch of them.
Bud Grant said for every rookie you start, you lose 1 game. That's funny.
For the first time in 40 years, That for 40 years that you've had 2 starting tackles in a playoff game as rookies.
Another 3rd and short for Seattle. Don't shit your pants on this one, Gino. They fake the run. Gino's going to keep it running himself. Oh, he's met in the open field. What a play. Most defenses would have given that up. That's awesome. What a stop. One-on-one in the open field, dragged his ass down.
Look at 31 weaving through there. DK Metcalf, a little bit too high. He gets underneath him to make the play. Great job by Tashawn Gibson finding his way through there.
That was beautiful.
Signed him when Jimmy Ward went down during camp. They didn't get him until the end of training camp, really.
49ers are playing great defense. Seattle's defense is just getting lucky so far.
Oh!
Oh! Wondered if we'd see a block punt.
49ers in front 3-0. Brock Purdy and the Niners offense back to the field when you come back.
Brock Purdy, or as Tom Brady refers to him as Daddy. Yeah. What? It was, but I don't want it. Oh, for fuck's sake. That was just really all the macaroni I get. Is my stream going to get demonetized when you hear macaroni noises over here? People are going to think somebody's fucking. Macaroni noises. ASMR macaroni. Guys, I like this commercial. Jerome Bettis is driving a bus. Get it? Mid-January, it still hasn't snowed here. Remember during last year's wild card weekend playoff streams, it was snowing at my house. It was a fucking blizzard for about 3 days here. Guess you're not so lucky. There's something cool about being in your house watching football while it's fucking pouring snow outside. Guess I don't get to experience that this year. And we got cock teased with a white Christmas that never happened. Snowy weather in the area I live in is really hard to predict.
Fans, now's your chance to win $50,000 at Terry's Money simply by playing along on Fox Super 6. All you've got to do is log in, download the free Super 6 app on your phone, and enter your 6 picks from today's game. Your chance to win big. 49ers.
Here on the Niners. McCaffrey, big hole over here. This could be going to the house. And, oh, he's got one man to beat. He's at the 30, the 20. He stops, he shakes, he's pushed out of bounds. I saw that hole open up and was like, uh-oh.
It's so funny how well these runs are designed. And you've got George Kittle as the lead blocker. There he goes in motion. I want you to watch how far deep.
I can hear Kyle now. Yeah, we're going to go back to the run game here. This kid's not settled in. Let's just run the ball. Fucking gaping hole up the left side.
Running lanes that they create off the edges, and everybody's involved. There's big Trent Williams on Bruce Irvin, gets that kick out. And then all of a sudden, your wide receivers change. And they become blockers downfield to get those explosive runs.
Christian McCaffrey playing in his first
Todd, I forget, where do you live?
rookie year 2017. Here's Elijah Mitchell.
Elijah Mitchell, that one got bounced out and taken down.
Mitchell, one of those guys that get back from injury, separate knee injuries throughout this season, limited into just a handful of games, but You wouldn't have known it watching Mitchell run last week. 5 carries for 50.
KFC, this meal was good until I bit into the chicken tenders. Fucking dry.
They considered to be their top running back prior to Christian McCaffrey coming here, and now you get him back, and he's healthy. He's that physical presence. But Christian McCaffrey's like, yeah, Coach Shanahan, I'm tough now. I can get in there between the tackles and get with it.
Yeah, Kyle Shanahan said he's made that known, not so quietly, that he's a physical runner too.
Little quick drop here. Over the middle, short with Mitchell to the 2, 1st and goal.
Neal and Barton tackle him, but not before he gets 19.
Nice easy throw for Brock to make. Settle his ass down.
With that progression going through, right? He's reading left. Really good coverage by Seattle on that side. Okay, where's Elijah Mitchell? He should be checking down. He should be ready back over here to my right side.
Back to Mitchell again.
Gets another tackle for loss. Uchenna Nwosu, it's been a career year in his first year in Seattle. He's mostly a rotational guy for the Chargers all those years. But the Seahawks saw something in him. They put him in a more featured role. He's been great.
He really has. I think he fits that profile, that edge guy in this Seattle defense that we've seen over the years since Pete Carroll arrived. He's got all those qualities. The 2 plays that he's made, it's his athleticism, his quickness. He's beating the blocker to the inside right off.
McCaffrey's in the backfield this time. They'll line up in a shotgun. Kittle's going to go up the slot, isn't he? If they don't just run it. Ooh, they fake it. Seahawks look ready for it. Wide open in the flat. Touchdown, McCaffrey. There you go, Purdy. Couple of easy throws. He had to make it happen with his legs there. Like you said, the previous play, look off the defense. But those easy little throws settled him in.
Kyle Shanahan told us it wasn't a bad game last week for Brock Purdy against Arizona, but it was his worst game he's played so far. And I think a lot of that was when he got pressure, he was going out the back. He was trying to climb out the back and getting himself in trouble. That time, he steps up in the pocket. That gives him so much more options to throw the football. Finds Christian McCaffrey for the touchdown.
10-0 for the team favored by 9.5.
With the second longest run of his career, a 68-yarder on the first play of the drive. And fitting that he caps it off for the first touchdown of the playoffs.
Shit, the 49ers themselves might get you 40. Third string quarterback and all. The fucking chicken tenders are so goddamn dry. Sorry, KFC, you still suck. But at least the fries and the biscuit were good. I love Aaron Rodgers' hair in this commercial. Why is there a commercial for a guy who's not even in the playoffs? Does that count as another playoff appearance for Aaron Rodgers? Oh my God, there was actually some flavor in that bite of chicken. That Burger King commercial is just making me think how I should have got them instead. Got a couple of burgers or something. I had Burger King yesterday, but it was the Italian chicken sandwich. You know, NFL, calling it Super Wildcard Weekend is kind of redundant. We called it Super Wildcard Weekend the first year. It was the first time we had 6 games on Wildcard Weekend. Now we do that every year.
One of the great trades in recent memory.
So it's not really super anymore.
That deal on October 21st to bring in Christian McCaffrey, who has elevated this offense, elevated this team. Now a 10-game winning streak.
How about Fred Warner? That's when we knew that Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch felt we were a championship team. The caliber was there to go out and make that type of deal. At that time, we're 3-4. And you still think we have a chance to win everything here this year, and you go out and get that done.
DK stopped at the 20-yard line this time, and Seattle comes back on offense. It's an offense here, Darryl, that has this guy here. He's a Pro Bowl quarterback. We've talked about the 1,000-yard rusher in Kenneth Walker. They've got 2 1,000-yard receivers. But can they solve the San Francisco defense? 1 touchdown in 2+ games against them.
And again, we've talked about it. They are strong at all 3 levels, and that's what makes this challenging.
Geno's only thrown the ball once.
Time to time, but right here, they'll come after you with 4, and they'll get home.
We don't have a White Castle anywhere near here.
Begins with Kenneth Walker. Good vision to cut that back where he stopped by Diamador Lenore.
Wish we did. It would have been better than this shit I just ate.
They got into those 30 shorts, third manageables, and all of a sudden, they're not converting there. So you see what happened. The last 4 games.
That is bad.
Yep, that sucked.
And again, today, 3rd and 2, couldn't convert either.
Tomorrow's playoff meal will have to be better.
Geno Smith, most accurate passer in the NFL this year.
Deep shot. Double coverage, overthrown anyhow. He was looking for DK.
It's all relative, but relatively speaking, he's the weakness on this 49ers defense.
Well, he's the weakness because you got Charvarius Ward on the other side, and that's one of your strengths. So everybody, hey, let's go try 38 and see what we can do over there. That was a really nice job on DK Metcalf, and he's got another opportunity here.
Yep, we went over the White Castle thing recently. It's in Kentucky. God damn that pressure. But he finds Metcalf, first down.
I think he's one of those guys you have to get him involved early. You've got to find a way to get DK Metcalf.
Look at the middle of this offensive line.
Pressure right there. Geno steps up in the pocket, finds DK Metcalf on that slant. It's important to get him going early, keep him in the game and positive.
Underneath, first catch for
just lock it for 6.
Consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, and with Metcalf, makes up one of the 5 1,000-yard duos in the NFL.
Who's that down? Dre Greenlaw slow getting up. Yeah, injury timeout here.
Well, instead, the training staff's going to come out to take a look at it. Dre Greenlaw's had a fantastic year. Missed last week with an injury and is down here.
Man, Michael, I fucking love Golden Corral. Wish we had one closer. The closest one's 30 minutes away. I'm back. Yeah, I'd love to have a good Golden Corral. But I gotta be honest, last couple of times I had Golden Corral in the next county, they'd kind of fallen off. But then I remember they moved and remodeled this other building and moved like up the road from where they were. And then last time we ate there, it was pretty decent. Maybe I just remember it being better when I was younger. Used to be a big deal. Holy shit, we're going to go to Corral. Guys in that commercial are stupid. I don't want to be out in the snow watching football on my phone.
Started the playoffs for the first time today. Got a chance to be a starter right away. Was thrown into the fire with the Jets and started his first 2 years in the NFL. But then a journey to the Giants and the Chargers. Then he goes up to Seattle in 2019, where he backs up Russell Wilson for a few years. A shocking trade, Wilson to Denver, that opens the door for Geno Smith to finally be the guy for the first time.
Yeah, what a trade that was. Russell Wilson to Denver. How'd that work out? Made my preseason predictions look foolish. Walker first down. Had to truck through Fred Warner to get it.
Everybody besides Geno, right? Because this guy, no matter what's gone on through this whole thing, has remained the most confident guy out there. He said he had the perspective of, look, people would kill to be able to do what I'm doing as a backup quarterback in the NFL. And that confidence that he's always had, he said, I knew if I just got another chance, I was going to be great.
Seattle's got a couple of first downs now. Midfield.
Greenlaw's back in as Walker rides the block.
Ain't a 6 there.
Second down and 4 coming up. First down to the field is Christina Pink.
Well, yeah, and by the way, Geno happened to beat all of his former teams in the Jets, the Giants.
That is pretty funny how Geno beat every team he played for this year.
I was on your roster and you decided to move on. It was personal for me. I wanted to show them in a good way who I was and the player I am now.
Well, he's that perfect blend of confidence and personality, but humility.
I think Geno will be the starting quarterback next year. That's something I wouldn't have said at the start of the year. I figured he'd be one and done, but I think he's overachieved. Oh, get out of there. And he's going to run for a first and doesn't slide. He takes the contact. Got a couple extra yards.
Absolutely, and it's something that D'Amico Ryans is well aware of, and he's told his defense about that. Listen, he's not Kyler Murray, he's not one of those types of guys. Geno's mobility is good enough that it's something we have to be aware of.
There's the next head coach of the Houston Texans, D'Amico Ryans. I've been calling that one all year. Then he'll probably get fired after a year. Pray for whoever takes the Houston job. Wow. A little fullback action there for you.
On the sideline with the injury, plugs the hole there. And it's second down.
Yeah, good to see him back out there again so quickly. You get the double team, and they're going to climb to Fred Warner, but you forgot about 50.
Is the 7th seed in either conference ever going to win a playoff game? Ever since they've added the 7th seeds always get wrecked. Seattle trying to change that. Could be the last play of the quarter. And third down. Yep, they got to run one more play.
Beat up a little bit with injuries. You don't have Marquise Godwin. You don't have the Eskridge out there. So, but it's always been that component of this offense.
3rd and 4. They're at the Niners 27. Good looking drive. First down, Lockett. That'll end the quarter. Yeah, they made a couple of plays on Lenore on this drive. Seahawks getting it rolling, but it's 10-0. Take it, Phil Collins. I ain't fucking around with no copyright on some Phil Collins shit. I've played GTA games with the music on before on YouTube, and it always gets blocked. Fire up my drums next to me and play that. I played Battery and Blackened today a couple of times to try to get them right. That's what I did when I woke up today. I woke up at like noon. Hey, you guys hear about that cop lady that was getting gangbanged? What the fuck? I don't know why. I've been on Facebook and shit all day, and I just keep seeing memes about that cop lady who was getting passed around the department despite being married. Some of the memes are really funny. There's one where it's got her like applying for a job at Five Guys, and it says, "I am overqualified for this job." Damn, NRE with an NRF style take. He says the Chargers are going to win the Super Bowl. I got news for you. The Chargers are going home today, unfortunately, I think. My prediction. I don't think they get to the Super Bowl even if they don't go home today. See, nobody shot Skip Bayless yet. That's good news.
93 rushing yards for the 49ers.
Yeah, the 49ers had 93 rushing yards in a quarter. Seattle just now starting to get it rolling.
Yeah, time of possession, 9:47.
Well, not quite in the red zone. They're at the San Francisco 21.
Keeping that San Francisco offense on the sideline.
Wildcat, I bet it's a run, and it is. And it's a good one. Ran right at him for 6, maybe 7.
It felt like a massive drive, and they still early this game. It felt like a drive they had to at least do something. They are.
Yeah, those 2 3-and-outs, and then San Francisco getting points on both of those. You can't come out and turn that ball back over. So this has been an impressive drive. Getting the quick
12th play of the drive right here.
Sometimes you got to be careful. You want Kenneth Walker to be a big part of this, but don't get stubborn with that run game.
12th play of the drive is a 2nd and 3. Walker.
3rd and 1 coming up here. 3rd and a long one.
And they've done a great job so far. They're putting themselves in those third advantage rules. That was the big thing.
And another injury for the 49ers.
Charles Omenihu down.
Officials timeout on the field.
Fred Warner's shaking up too. Again. It's been a long year. You add the extra game to the regular season, and only one team in the playoffs gets the bye. It's just brutal. could have slept better. I was up till like 5. It's a really long commercial for guys who were clearly not that hurt. How about TCU? I could spend the entire stream ragging on TCU. Hope everybody won big on their college football bets.
Who walked off under his own power. Something to keep an eye on, though. Fred Warner was a little bit banged up on that play as well.
3rd and 1. I'd go sneak here. Keep the chains moving. Keep Geno under center. Quarterback sneak. What a... Wow. Geno faked like he was walking under center. Went to the guard, and they snapped it to the running back. First down. First and goal.
Short situations. You see him right there. He's under the great guard. Very creative.
That's better than the Chiefs doing the fucking ring around the rosy like they did against the Raiders last week. It's more helpful than that. Although they did score on that play despite it being called back. First and goal. Run it again. Walker's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown. Seattle's on the board. Okay. Blowout averted for now.
Just some things you don't normally see here. I mean, San Francisco losing the edge.
Pete Carroll's guys are always ready to play.
That was way too easy. This defense is so much better. You're going to get a hook right here with Charles Cross. Bad angle by Dre Greenlaw right there. Boy, he got outflanked immediately.
Niners have to be devastated, giving up a rushing touchdown from 9 yards out.
Nice job by Charles Cross. He gets the first one, gets the seal, but just a bad angle coming from the linebacker level by Dre Greenlaw.
Remember, he took a bad angle against Kenneth Walker. Good night. Fastest running back in the NFL this year.
10-7.
Is there from Jason Myers.
And after being on the bench for an hour, Brock Purdy will return to the field, which is what we're all excited about. And more commercials. Yay! Injury, commercial. 2 plays. Injury, commercial. Touchdown, commercial. Kickoff, commercial. That's what it's about to be. Too fucking many. Had a guy at work the other day. I was putting up the milk because it got there a day early. And this dude's like, hey. And I'm like, what? He's like, come look at this in this bathroom because he was in our bathroom. And I'm like, I'm sitting there thinking, do I fucking have to? So I kind of like walk. And the guy's like standing in the bathroom waiting for me to come in. I'm like, I'm not going in there. Not with one other dude in there. He's like, look. I look and somebody had like a fucking box cutter that they'd kind of stuck in the side of a roll of paper towels in there. It was like just on the edge of the paper towels hanging there. He's like, why that there? And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't fucking put it there, dude. And he goes, well, can you get rid of it? And I'm like, it's just a fucking box cutter. Sure. And I take the box cutter. He's like, can I get a new roll of paper towels? And I'm like, why do you need a new roll of paper towels? Like, I was like, is this dude trying to get me to come in the bathroom and like jump me or something? It's like, why is that there? I don't fucking know. Can I get back to doing my job now, please? You wish they would change the wide receiver blocking rule. It's just holding. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they officiate. There goes my voice again. I lost my voice this morning. Excuse me. I feel like they over officiate offensive pass interference on screens and shit, but they kind of have to. But then down the field, you just see guys straight up holding. Because you're right, out on the edge there, that was holding, but technically not. And the defender just looked around like, man, fuck, what can you do?
23rd drive for the San Francisco defense against
Niners are a little banged up on defense at the moment.
Makes it a 10-7 game.
And they look pretty pissed off about giving up that touchdown because it's a ball game now.
Well done. One of the reasons they were hoping that today would be different.
14 plays.
San Francisco had seen this version of Kenneth Walker yet. Walker off to a good start, already 41 yards. On the Thursday night before Super Bowl 57, the NFL's brightest stars will be recognized for the best plays and moments of the 2022 season. You can tune in to NFL Honors Thursday, February 9th, 9 o'clock Eastern on NBC and NFL Network. 49ers back on offense at the 25-yard line. They're going to do just about whatever they've wanted so far. Number one offense in the league since Purdy became the starter week 14.
Number one offense, but they've also been given a lot of short fields. Ooh, Seahawks again, just fucking, they're getting killed by this play action. It just freezes the entire defense every time the Niners run this.
And one thing they do is they do a great job with their protection. They make sure that Brock Purdy is going to have a clean pocket. Watch Kyle Juszczyk come across. He's just there to make sure that there's nothing that
Look at that.
and gets to Brock Purdy. You're able to extend his time.
And a good throw. Good anticipation there.
They found their leading receiver. You're all about McCaffrey. You're about Shannon. You're about Kittle. But Brandon Ayuk got more than 1,000 yards. Back to the ground here. Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, McCaffrey for a loss.
Miles Adams shut him down for a loss of 2.
Nice job by Miles Adams, just continuing to work across. And that's going to be the big thing with that outside zone scheme. Watch Big 95 coming from the top of your screen. Just continue to fight, continue to chase, because if you get the right kind of edge set on that side, there's not going to be anywhere for that running back to go. Eventually, he's going to have to cut back inside, so just keep flowing down that line of scrimmage.
Defense has been so up and down when it comes to stopping the run this year. Facing a good running offense today.
Well, you better get out of there. Good job getting out of there and making a play. First down. 12-yard run.
That's part of his game that even John Lynch and the front office said they didn't fully appreciate until they had a chance to watch him in games.
And again, just so different than last week against Arizona. He's going through his progression, check, but now he's stepping up. And in that situation right there, there's a ton of green grass in front of you. Just pull it down and try and get that first.
Look, he tried to high step him.
Team rushing touchdown at Iowa State.
And there's the 104 rushing yards in the first half. Low snap. Fakes it to McCaffrey. Seattle gives it up again. Oh. Overthrow. Well played by the one defender that was back there. Well played by him. Yeah, one-on-one, he did take the shot, but he did have Debo here. Oh, wide open, Debo, wide open. He wants it all, though. I've been saying for weeks, I'm like, man, Brock Purdy is fearless. He'll take the chances. He does not play scared. But if I was Shanahan, I'd be pretty mad right now. Yeah, wide receiver did kind of stop. Made it easy for the defender. Play clock running down again. There's Kittle's first catch. Missed tackles. First down. Some of these 49ers players wear the weirdest helmets. And Kittle's one of them. Look at his fucking helmet. Oh, another injury. Time to go to commercial for 10 minutes.
7 touchdowns over the last 4 games with Purdy at quarterback.
Purdy, the first 49ers quarterback to actually take full advantage of Kittle. Yep, time for more commercials. Oh, Fox showed that big cock Brock sign, but it doesn't say cock. It's got a picture of a rooster on it. Triple H is laughing hysterically somewhere as we speak. It means cock. Somebody at home. Big chicken Brock? I don't get it. I don't get it. White QB runs for first down. Announcer. You know, the 49ers GM said that that's a part of his game they didn't fully appreciate. AKA, he's not black, so we don't expect him to run. Man, you just don't think that Cooper Kupp and Julian Edelman could be as good as they are. Yeah, because they're white, right? Shout out to Jaguar Gator 9 getting to go to a playoff game tonight. Love his YouTube channel. He just posted a picture. He got to the building 27 minutes ago. I want to go to the AFC Championship game if the Bills and Chiefs play. It's going to be in Atlanta. I could pay $1,000 and go to that. You're right. There really hasn't been a penalty yet. Letting them play. Got to save those penalties for those crucial Tom Brady situations on Monday, right? I expect a lot of flags in the Dallas-Tampa Bay game. The sun is coming out in Santa Clara. Look at that. McCaffrey on a fucking bullet slant, first down. That was so quick. Great throw by Brock.
Your pass rusher just kind of lingers there. So you just hold it a tick and get it into that second window for Christian McCaffrey.
That's an easy toss. On the backfield, pretty much just window dressing there.
And Brady throws it up on fourth down, and it's incomplete. Wait, there's a flag. Pass interference. Ball be placed at the 1 yard line. First down, Tampa Bay with 3 seconds left in the game. Remember that when it happens. Here's McCaffrey. Back to the line.
On the line of scrimmage, stop made by A.J. Johnson. For more on McCaffrey, here's Sam Oliver.
Yeah, Joe, when I spoke to Christian McCaffrey, he joked that he would love to say the 49ers streak, for example, is because of him, but he shuns that. It was interesting to hear McCaffrey talk about when he first became a 49er, being the terrific player that he is.
Well, if the Bills and Chiefs play each other, it'll be at Atlanta, a neutral site, if the Bills and Chiefs end up playing each other. Because the Bills didn't get to finish their game with Cincinnati, so we don't know if they were going to get the 1 seed or not. So technically the Chiefs got the 1 seed, but to be fair to Buffalo, if they play the Chiefs, it will be in Atlanta. Purdy, man! The way he avoided that first sack, but then he immediately got taken down by Bruce Irvin.
And what a great mentor he has been. This very young Seattle team. And just, it's the tenacity, just continue to grind.
Good elusiveness here by Purdy on the first runner.
And what a great job on the defense, because that was going to be a quick screen. And then the corner just followed the receiver back. There was no way for anybody to get.
That might be a drive killer right there, boys. I think it is. We'll see if Purdy throws this up. He might take a chance here, unless they make him run a draw or something.
The sack makes it 3rd down, 17.
Draw. McCaffrey bounces to the outside. Gain of 5, but 4th down. Take the points, obviously.
And he forces the field goal team to come out.
Nice job again by Bruce Irvin. Gets Christian McCaffrey to stop his feet. That gives time for your secondary that's coming up and run support in pursuit of the football.
And so Gold, who had a chip shot earlier, perfect in the postseason in his 18-year NFL career.
Never missed a postseason kick. And he won't start now, 13-7.
23 in the playoffs. Geno Smith and the Seahawks expect offense after this.
If you're going to have Kansas City and Buffalo, if they play each other, go to a neutral site, I think it should have been outdoors. Bring it to Charlotte. I still won't be able to go. You know the tickets would be absurd. I'm surprised they didn't go with like Nashville or something where the Titans play. They could have moved it there. Shout out to my friend Scott, diehard Dolphins fan, has been his entire fucking life for like the last 40 years. He flew up to Buffalo today. He's there for the game tomorrow, and I hate to tell him, but I said, you're flying all the way up there to watch Miami get the shit beat out of him? You're a real fan. He's a real fan. Happy his team's back in the playoffs, even if it's probably going to be short-lived. And Todd, you're right. The door is open. It's a one-score game.
Welcome back to Super Wildcard Weekend, presented by Verizon. It is 13-7, 49ers in front. Brock Purdy trying to keep things rolling into the postseason, and right from the moment he stepped in and faced off with Tom,
I think what you're seeing in this game is that being a heavy favorite in the playoffs is so hard. The pressure of being a heavy favorite. 9.5 is a heavy favorite. That's crazy.
Kind of puts things in perspective, doesn't it? And how about this one? I mean, that was the one that really shocked me. Joe Montana, Steve Young. There's Brock Purdy at 11.
Mr. Irrelevant, anything but. Trying to lead these 49ers to the Super Bowl. It's a 6-point game as Igwebuike goes back to return the kick.
Odd lack of touchbacks today. Oh, he stumbled.
Second good return today for him. This February, buckle up is when
Oh boy, nice car.
Vince returns to the LA Coliseum under
Can't wait to mute that halftime performance.
the Coliseum. And as announced on today's pregame, it'll feature a mid-race performance from Wiz Khalifa.
What if they had Wiz Khalifa play while the race was going on so you can't hear him?
Something on their last drive, found the end zone for just the second time in 3 games against the Niners this year.
Wildcat. Nope, Geno's back under center. Bootleg.
Smith feeds him. And Kenneth
Walker takes a hard hit for 3 yards.
What is this? Sunshine. And gets a few on first down. And Seattle was begging for the rain to fall as kind of a great equalizer where there is a talent mismatch. And it rained early this morning. It rained right around kickoff. But yeah, that thing's the sun here in Santa Clara.
Pete Carroll was not happy with it. He wanted it to pour today.
You know, he had that leather jacket doing a rain dance this morning at the hotel, and it didn't work.
More play action. Bosa in his fast. First time I've really seen Bosa today. Noah Fant, first down. Bosa's had a quiet game so far. Is Brock wearing a Kindle on his wrist? I didn't notice. I'll have to look next time.
They kind of butted their heads against the wall there a little bit on those first two possessions, trying to establish that run game.
Geno Smith, who led the NFL, completing 70% of his passes in the regular year, 7 for 8 so far.
Back to Walker. Big gap over here. Nobody there. There's Metcalf holding again. Gain of 8.5.
Didn't even really become the guy until week 6. It was Rashad Penny that was the
If the Seahawks are able to score touchdowns on back-to-back possessions running the ball like this, San Francisco's got a major problem.
Goes on, and you're talking about the conversation they had a few weeks ago about him attacking more, and he's done that.
They're up to 68 rushing yards. That's a lot against the 49ers. They don't give up 100-yard rushers.
He's got it again. Waits for
Bosa strings that one out, and Warner jumps in it too.
shut him down.
Third down.
That's pretty impressive by Nick Bosa. Watch him on the left edge. Watch everybody coming his way, right? Here come your pullers. They're supposed to block and kick you out. He fights through both of them and finds his way to Kenneth Walker.
You got 311-pound Charles Cross, 327-pound.
Look at Warner going Superman there.
Sheds him aside. A loss and 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 at midfield. Play clock run down. 2-1 snap. They give it to him. Niners blitz. Geno going up top. DK's got it beat. Touchdown, Seattle. San Francisco, you got a problem. This is unbelievable. It's hard being a heavy favorite when the pressure's on you like this. What's up, Tino? Tino, God bless you for hanging out despite having no idea what's going on.
That's just a simple go route right
And he beat Travarius Ward, smoked him.
where he looks back to try and find out where the football is, and that's what allowed DK Metcalf to separate. That's going to be trouble right now because they kept him on
Extra point will take the lead.
the games earlier this year.
His long reception.
And they got it, 14-13.
He gets one from 50 there, and the Seahawks lead. Geno Smith, 8 out of 9, 97 yards with that.
Crazy.
touchdown. And now this from State Farm.
Good game so far. Yay, only what, 30-second commercial break.
This week, there's a little bit of like, okay, now what the heck? We got a bunch of dudes. Nobody giving us a chance, but guys like DK Metcalf.
The Niners shouldn't have to blitz to try to bring pressure.
Said they had a chance.
Kind of exactly what head coach Pete Carroll was wanting, right? Nobody's giving us a chance, and they're going to be able to build that confidence.
Remember week 1,
It was interesting
going into that game with Denver? Nobody gave Seattle a chance to beat Denver week 1.
of setting that tone.
Of course, we didn't know what we know now about Denver.
It's a little bit of a sense of like they're playing without someone.
You heard Christina Pink talk about what Geno had shared with her is this is just another game. And if you can get to that point, because you talk, it's different during the prep, during the week with all the media and everybody that wants to talk to you. When you travel up, it's a different feel. But if you can get to the point where when you walk between the white on this field this afternoon, and you can keep it just another game, that gives you a great mindset and a great opportunity. You don't put a ton of pressure on yourself, but it's really, really hard to do.
That was way too easy.
Did a great job of it during the course of the week in their preparation.
49ers trail for the first time. They've got it at the 25, and it's Christian.
Fake to McCaffrey. Takes the short throw to Debo. Gain of 7.
Lowers the shoulder for a nice first down gain. It is Neal with the tackle.
We talked about critical series for Seattle a couple of times in this game. Here's San Francisco. right? All right, what do you got now?
Because it's been pretty much smooth sailing from the moment Brock Purdy was inserted into the lineup.
I agree. Not a lot of adversity. Everything that has been negative has been slightly negative. A good teachable moment for Kyle Shanahan and the staff of the 49ers. They haven't had that mistake that was magnified.
And no gain. Third down. Shelby Harris. He was a bum when he played for Atlanta. I'm glad he went somewhere else and became good.
I don't know if I want to run inside. You got those three big guys that are sitting right there. I might want to get to the edge. I want to get that audible from Brock Purdy and get out on the edges.
Defensive coordinator Quinn Hurt, his first season as the DC. You know, it's not just Russell Wilson that left town. Bobby Wagner gone as well. Different look to the Seahawks defense, too. Third down and 3. Purdy.
Oh, and the double coverage again. Incomplete. In a game, now that we know what kind of game this is, it's a nip and tuck, 1-point game. It's real close. Purdy's not going to be able to get away with making decisions like this. He's done it a couple times today and gotten away with it. He got away with it there. In a 1-point game like this, when you're supposed to be the heavy favorite, you're not going to get away with that all day. It's going to bite him in the ass at some point.
Situation was the confidence that Brock Purdy had to fit the throws into tight windows, and there's an example of it again right there. He does not shy away from those opportunities.
3 and out, and got to put their defense back on the field. That's reeling right now. Is it on Seattle? If it is, it's first down. Oh no, false start. Never mind. False alarm. False start.
Penalty of the game on either side with 3:43 to go in the first half.
Hell of a punt. Damn. No fair catch, but can't spin out of the tackle. Hell of a punt. The Pro Bowl games. I probably still won't watch it. But the Pro Bowl games is an improvement over the actual Pro Bowl game. Turn this around, 49ers defense. That's not a good, well, 5-yard run. A lot of chances to bring him down sooner. Bosa standing on the sideline to start this drive. They've already outscored their total against the 49ers for the season. Oh, Metcalf made Ward look stupid again. This time he just ran through him.
Yeah, and they're finding the strengths of DK Metcalf's game, right? The speed to be able to run away from Charvarius Ward on that touchdown. And right there, just the physicality, the strength that he has as a wide receiver.
Not too many receivers where when you're out there playing defense, you say, oh no, this guy's coming at me, but DK Metcalf.
Metcalf reminds me of prime Julio, only somehow more physically dominant. Like he could just punch through a wall. Ooh, it's getting shippy. Is that what happens when you play the same team 3 times in a year?
2-minute
warning of the half.
A nice little comment I do not like the 49ers as he leaves the room.
Brings this to the 2-minute warning. The Seahawks got into an early 10-0 hole, but they have rallied and taken the lead. The Rookie of the Year candidate, Kenneth Walker, and then DK Metcalf. And it's 14.
Whoops. Get the ball to McCaffrey more. He's got 5 carries. I don't know how many catches he's got. Like 1. He's got the touchdown. You guys see Travis Pastrana is going to drive for 23.11 in the Daytona 500? What a waste of a ride. I was like, is it going to be Carl Edwards? No, it's Travis Pastrana. Open cars include Jimmy Johnson and Travis Pastrana. Crazy timeline we live in.
To Super Wild Card Weekend presented by Verizon here in Santa Clara.
I'm going to lose my parlay in the first game. Ain't that a bitch?
The sun has spoken through late in the first half. Seahawks with a 14-13 lead trying to pull off a massive upset. DJ
You.
the first man.
Finally, some resistance here from the 49ers up front. They're down.
Already the 8th tackle for Greenlaw.
Clock running under 2 minutes. Seattle hurries to the line here. 49ers do not look ready. Interesting lineup there on defense here. I don't know how this is going to work. You better get some pressure is all I can say, because look at DK. Look at the cushion Ward's giving DK down here at the bottom of the screen. They're going to run it. And Bosa's all over. No game. I don't like that play call. That's a pussy play call by Seattle. With the cushion that Metcalf had at the bottom of the screen, throw it to him and let him see if he can get through Ward again and get a first. Weak play call. Is Brian Schottenheimer back in Seattle? Because that was fucking lame. I didn't see any upside to call on that play.
It was interesting. We talked to Steve Walker, the offensive coordinator for Seattle, and asked him about, the 3rd and longs, and he said, early on, I'm going to be careful with those. I don't want to give an opportunity for a strip sack fumble or anything.
Timeout by San Francisco.
Seattle has played a really nice first half. They haven't done anything to really hurt themselves, and I think that's part of that play call right there.
Tom Shanahan uses his second timeout to stop it with a minute 15. Niners set to get it back here. San Francisco piles everybody inside and backs up to set up the return. High punt from Dixon.
Good high punt. Fair catch, Snoop. They got 1:08 and a timeout. They're at their own 23.
So let's check in with Kurt.
Thank you, Joe. Coming up, we'll recap the big plays of the first half. And the guys will break down the playoff debuts of Brock Purdy and Geno Smith. That plus
Never thought I'd see Geno Smith starting a playoff game. I'd like to point that out.
From LA back up the coast to you guys in the Bay Area.
Time travel to 2014 and tell younger Dale, who was laughing at Geno Smith, that he was going to be in a playoff game one day.
In this game, he's also had some moments that didn't look as steady as we've seen over his first 5 starts.
But he's kind of settled in, right? That was one of the things.
He's settled in, but he's taken a lot of chances.
Just a little bit of adversity and a slow start. I think he's done a nice job. That opening series,
He's going to take a shot here. Deeper than the wide open Ayuk. It's a foot race. Gets out of bounds at the Seattle 46 with a minute left. Big play.
Well, you get the speedster Danny Gray on the outside to clear everything out for you, and then you slide Brandon Ayuk right into that void.
It's another day where Ayuk's just kind of flying under the radar, but 3 catches and 73 yards. For the Niners' leading receiver on the year.
Yeah, how much your season? Nobody really talks about what, just 78 catches for 1,015. Not that
Still
big.
got a timeout.
McCaffrey guy and Kittle and Debo. I don't talk about those guys, but Ayuk, career year here in his 3rd year. From the 46, Purdy.
Purdy's going to get out of the pocket.
Eyes downfield.
Throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it away.
And throws incomplete. Pressure coming from Boye Mafe in 2nd and 10.
That's another one you got to be careful, right? You reset and you're going to take that shot down the field. But guess what? You got some pretty big athletic guys that are in a full-speed sprint coming after you, and if they can get a shot on you within the confines of the rule outside of that pocket, they're going to put a big hit on you.
Seahawks do have that, don't they? They have a lot of depth at that outside linebacker spot. Some emerging players.
They really do. I think it's a big reason that Bruce Irvin is back in Seattle this year is to be that mentor for these potentially breakout stars next year coming off the edge.
Like we said here on 2nd and 10. Twist up front, picked up.
Ah, he had Jennings. He overthrew him.
Brian Jennings was chased by the rookie Kobe Bryant. And it's 3rd and 10.
You want to be careful with that one. You got Quandre Diggs back there. Roman.
Diggs is a ball hawk. Everybody whose last name is Diggs in the NFL seems to be able to catch really well.
But just ask Baker Mayfield about that, huh? Saved the day with the interception, did Diggs in overtime last week. 3rd and 10, inside a minute.
Well, good protection.
As a crossing
Ooh, missed tackle on Debo. First down and out of bounds at the 21. 41 seconds and still with a timeout.
Bryant for a first down and a gain of 19.
He just wins right at the line of scrimmage. And he's going to take a couple of steps up and then just boom across the field running away from Mike Jackson. And it's Kobe Bryant that tries to come in and get him out of bounds.
Playing this perfectly.
Catch for Debo Samuel.
You're right, you're great hands.
So first down at the 28, they still have the timeout. McCaffrey joins Purdy.
Straight drop back. You got to step up. You can't go back. You got to step up. Throw it away.
Purdy heaves one down the sideline and incomplete.
You got to step through that pressure.
Outside edge rushers, yet Bruce Irvin trying
Trent Williams looking for a roughing flag. Did Purdy get a shot here at the end?
First half earlier, he was going up.
You got to step up through.
Kept moving up to his left. You had one of the defensive linemen
Outran Bruce Irvin. Give him credit. Bruce didn't give up the angle on him, though. Crowd's booing. Was there a hit here at the end?
the opportunity to kind of keep climbing up into the pocket.
Not much. A little bit.
And then the fans here, not real
A little bit of a car crash on the sideline.
Dominoes over there. 32 seconds. They've got the one timeout. They've got a 2nd and 10.
Play clock's down. They got to take their last timeout while the clock is stopped. That's a drive killer.
Their 3rd and final of the half. Be a 30-second timeout.
Well, in a season where nobody really gave the Seahawks any chance to be any good, they make the playoffs. They prove all the doubters wrong, and they're doing it again today when nobody gave them a chance to win this game.
And we kind of mapped it out at the top, right? You got to play a clean game, which they have. No turnovers, no penalties. So that's fantastic. Kind of a bumpy start, but we said you got to do more than that. Can't just play a clean game. You got to throw a couple of big punches and land them. They had one in the first half with the big touchdown to DK Metcalf. So this has been a great first half by Seattle. The question is, what happens happens here at the end of the half, and then as San Francisco gets the football again to start the second.
But boy, is a heavy underdog. All you can ask for here, leading. End of the first
Brock Purdy's parents.
in attendance, Sean and Kerry. 2nd and 10 is their boy.
He runs backwards again.
Door resets his feet.
Wow, he is going to lob that one up. Incomplete.
We've seen that right there.
Good thing that was inaccurate. I actually think he was trying to throw that into the corner of the end zone. But I think his inaccuracy there saved him.
That same play. Again, you can control that with your rush, right? We always talk about rush lane integrity and how important it is when you're going against multiple quarterbacks. Don't allow Brock Purdy or any quarterback to climb up that pocket. That's what you want to do. You want him to go out the back because that's not going to be positive. And so Seattle right now, after seeing him in the first quarter and then into the second do a nice job of climbing in the pocket, now they've got him frustrated and he's bailing out to his left.
Completed around 70% of his passes in the regular season, just 50% today. This is 3rd and 10. He pumps short. He goes.
He's going for it all. Oh, what defense that was. Good job by Jackson. The one-on-one coverage has held up surprisingly well for Seattle today. Couple of big throws down the field could have easily been touchdowns if not for good one-on-one coverage.
Look at the distance off the ball. Really, really well done by Mike Jackson right there. Smart play.
And we just saw Deebo Samuel make a great catch. You don't put it past him to bring that one in if Jackson doesn't get his hand on it. Another try for
Field goal, take the lead here. It's good. Robbie Gould still hasn't missed in the playoffs, 16-14.
Remarkable 24 out of 24 in the playoffs for Robbie Gould.
Doesn't get much more clutch than that.
No.
How confident are you going to be if the game comes down to a field goal with Robbie Gould?
So 49ers back in front on the 3rd field goal of this first half. Geno Smith and the Seahawks gotta love where they're at. There's a few things for the Seahawks. You're looking at those 2 regular season meetings where they got beat, right? They got dominated. But a few things you could look at and say it's not that hard of a fix. Pretty simple idea. The penalties you talked about, 18 of them in those first 2 matchups. They don't have a single penalty on them today. Now, the run game wasn't great. Kenneth Walker's emerged lately.
That was the big thing for Pete Carroll. I think that was his message to his guys this week as you watch the film. Not necessarily focus all your attention on the opponent, but some on us. Look how poorly we played. Look at the critical mistakes that we made in both of those games.
Squib kick here.
Squib that Colby Parkinson takes. And Parkinson
Oh, wow.
to the 38-yard line. The other thing is a turnover margin.
Well, they got 3 timeouts, 9 seconds at the 40. You got to think they might do something.
Giving him a shot. So 9
Try to steal 3 points maybe with a fluke here. I would. What do you got to lose?
rest of the game.
Nobody expected you to be in this game anyway.
Chargers and the Jags tonight. A couple other guys making their first career playoff starts. It's going to be tough for the Dolphins to go up to Buffalo with their 3rd quarterback in Skylar Thompson tomorrow. How about the Giants and the Vikings? A lot of people think the Vikings should be on upset watch.
I tell you what, I would be careful about that game. Brian Daboll's got his guys playing. And which Vikings team shows up? The one that had 40 put on them by Green Bay and Dallas? Or
Wind up
finds ways
5
to
wide.
Well, the squib kick, you really one completion.
The squib kick gave Seattle a chance here to pull some bullshit. Geno's going to run. Oh, that's 15-yard penalty. That's going to put him in field goal range with a second left. Oh, you got to be smarter than that. 1 second on the clock. Be in long field goal range. That's definitely a foul. If they make this field goal, that could be looked back on as a really big moment in this game.
Controversial calls against the Rams last week, no question about this one. And a significant one. Moves it to the 38-yard line.
Be a 56, 57-yard field goal here.
As opposed to kick it deep.
Might have just kicked it deep.
56-yard attempt from Jason Myers.
But you got to go back to Buffalo, Kansas City last year. Everybody learned that lesson about kicking deep in that situation.
Seattle just now uses their first time out of the half with a second left in the half.
Execute it better. Don't kick it directly to Colby Parkinson. Let him pick it up and run it back. But yeah, put that ball on the ground and kill some time.
Well, for Robbie Gould is the guy you want in the playoffs. Jason Myers is the guy you want just period. And long range, he's 34 for 37 this year. He's 6 for 6 from 50 plus.
Last week, though, he hits the upright at the end of regulation. They go into overtime, he makes the kick. But consistently during that game,
This could be a big swing in this game if he makes this kick.
He got that corrected during practice this week.
Threatened the conditions he thought he was going to see, but very calm right now. From 56, Myers. Straight away.
Right down the middle. Good.
The Seahawks take the lead.
And they get the lead off of that.
Halftime.
Brutal 49ers, just brutal. Yeah, you're only down by 1, but every point matters right now in a game like this.
6-yarder, and Myers drills it.
You can't allow that to happen.
The detail that goes into all the little things that can cost you points that could come back and haunt you later in the game. And what a huge mistake by Jimmy Ward.
DK Metcalf, the big play on offense in that first half. 50-yard touchdown. Moose, you said it, they've got to not beat themselves, but they've also got to make some things happen. They had the long touchdown to DK Metcalf. It's been pretty much mistake-free. And so the stats brought to you by GMC Professional Grade. Pretty even when you're looking at things overall. Geno Smith so much more efficient, though. 9 out of 10, while Brock Purdy went 9 of 19, below 50%.
Don't know what to say about that at the end of that half.
So Smith and the Seahawks with the lead.
My old vocal cords are trying to hold up after yesterday.
These messages.
I feel like I didn't talk any more than normal yesterday during my stream, but I'm struggling today. Let me go grab a Powerade. Stretching my legs. What's up, Alex? That field goal at the end of that half is going to cost the 49ers the game. You watch. It's a cliche, but it's true. Mistakes like that are just amplified in the playoffs. Yeah, my vocal cords are dead. My leg is sore from playing too much metal earlier. I was too metal for my own good today. I did fucking Battery, Blackened, Metal Militia, Creeping Death. By the time I played Creeping Death, I was so tired. It was like the sloppiest version of Creeping Death you've ever heard. But I did multiple runs on Blackened and Battery, and the second attempts on each one were pretty good. It actually sounded good.
Well, after being down
Battery and Blackened were so fun.
Everything went the Seahawks' way in the second quarter. DK Metcalf, 50-yard touchdown from Geno Smith, and Seattle has a 17-16 lead in this wild card matchup as we're welcome you to Verizon halftime. You take a look here, the San Francisco 49ers, Michael, took the lead with 13 seconds left, and then things just didn't work out. They tried that squib kick, and then wound up getting the penalty on the hit by Jimmy Ward.
Yeah, I mean, it made no sense for that hit on Jimmy Ward. At any point, in any game, do you
I hate when I'm playing drums and I've been playing for like an hour, hour and a half, and I want to keep going, but I'm like too tired at the end to really play well. Because I was like, I want to play Phantom Lord and Creeping Death.
have nothing to lose. They have no pressure on them because no one expects for them to win this game. So I think he took that momentum and just handed it off to Seattle, who is in that locker room right now at halftime, Jimmy, feeling really good about where they are.
Yeah, Geno Smith, he says, I'm going to show you people that made us a big underdog, and it doubted me and doubted our football team. Here, Geno, he goes up, he steps up into the pocket, he scrambles for 11 yards, picks up a first down, so they're moving the football. Then you got Ken Walker, who has been a key for their offense all year long. He runs it in for the touchdown. After that, Geno Smith takes it against single coverage, throws against Ward. Here it is, touchdown to DK Metcalf. He's one of the best in the league, one-on-one.
Geno Smith, 9 of 10, 104 yards in the first half. Howie, on the flip side, Brock Purdy, 9 of 19. He struggled more than we've
Purdy
seen
was a
him
little
struggle.
Jekyll and Hyde in that
Yeah,
first
percentage
half.
down, but it's been about the running backs.
He's
and
been
wide
close to
receivers.
some
Particularly
really
talking
big
about
mistakes,
wide
but
receivers
somehow
and
gotten away with it.
running backs and wide receivers. We saw a lot of this last season down the stretch run. Debo at halfback out of the I formation, 22 yards. Here, Kittle across formation. Trent Williams with a huge kick-out block. Kittle at the second level. That's 68.
And Seattle really wants to go lose to Philly next week.
Great patience. Looks left, looks right, looks center. Goes to the easy check down to McCaffrey for the touchdown. He's probably had some nerves in the first. We saw some throws kind of sail. Maybe that'll settle down in the second.
Yeah, but you said on the pregame show that backs give this team fits. There's the touchdown to McCaffrey. And two, I think to Purdy, a little bit, I think he's nervous. He's had two balls that easily could have been picked off. Easily. Not as sharp. But the deep ends where they're cleaning out the post and the end is coming behind it, that 20-yard end, that has been open twice now. They've hit it both times. That seems to be where he is most successful, is down the middle where he can see. When he's having to hold it, look here, and the pressure's getting to him. Second half, I expect him to play better.
It's like he's locked into the receiver. He needs to understand as young players get to the playoffs, every play doesn't have to be a home run.
Yeah.
Take what they do.
I don't think that's the case at all, Mike. I think that's the offense that Shanahan runs is not like that. I think it's medium to short and then long, but they've been more successful going deep.
Well, the 49ers get the ball to start the second half, and they'll do it, trying to come back from a point down in this game, which kicks off Super Wildcard Weekend. We'll talk about
And now I need a halftime bathroom breaks, brought to you by Powerade. Three games tomorrow. We had a long day tomorrow, and two of the games I think are going to suck. But you never know. You play the. I think the game of the day tomorrow is Vikings Giants, and I pick the Giants. Dayball's going to have his boys ready. Vikings get a little uptight in games like that, but they've been very lucky this year to come out on top in all of them. And when the Vikings lose, they lose ugly. And it's Kirk Cousins after 4:30. So, unfortunately, he didn't get the break of having his game scheduled at 1. You know, his peak hours. And they're talking about the game now.
See this performance here. As we welcome you back, 17-16. It's San Francisco trailing the Seattle Seahawks. Tomorrow we've got another.
Do I have a Dwayne Earl impression? No, unfortunately I do not.
New York Giants taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Our coverage will begin at.
Oh, look at all that snow in Minneapolis. Wish we had some of that.
These two teams faced off just week 16. So recent matchup that gives you a little bit to work with. And it was a 3-point Minnesota win.
Yeah, Kurt, not only was it just a 3-point win,
a 60-plus yard field goal to win it. Give me the Giants this time.
Turned the football over. We had a punt block. You know, you look at it, and we got beat on a 61-yard field goal. You know, we can beat this team. The Giants got to come in here with a lot of confidence, getting after Cousins, trying to sack him, and somehow, some way, slow Jefferson down.
Yeah, the Giants need to have the same mentality that we see Seattle having right now. If they have nothing to lose, what do you have to lose? It's the first year in the playoffs.
Have you guys seen the Giants injury report? They don't have one. The Giants are healthier than they've been all year.
All the matchups that they could have had in the first round of the playoffs, Minnesota's the best one for them.
I agree.
Yeah, I think they take so much out of that game up in Minnesota. And I think last week, playing their backups the way they played, I think the Giants are kind of feeling good about themselves, and I think they feel good about this matchup.
That game is tomorrow. You got another half coming your way from the Bay Area right after this. It's been a good first half. Let's see how the second half unfolds.
It's take 2.
I think I might pull another all-nighter tonight and be up till like 5 a.m. and then just take a nap before the games tomorrow. Yeah, I was up till 5 this morning. I ended up playing a little bit of Evil Dead after the stream ended last night. Let's see. The Giants are. Okay, Seattle's 7. The Giants are the 6. Yeah. So. Trying to figure out. I don't know if it's possible for the Bucs to play the Giants next week. Maybe. Sorry, my math is not operating well in my head right now. That would mean that the Seahawks would have to win, the Giants win, and the Bucs win. Yeah, you're right. I guess that would happen if that's possible. So yeah, you're right. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Second half, motherfucker. Shit's getting real. Hey, we get Al Michaels back on NBC tomorrow. Or is it today? I can't remember if it's today or tomorrow.
by Progressive.
Let's get back at it.
Today in Santa Clara, Pete Carroll's team trying to pull off a massive upset, leading 17-16 over Brock Purdy, the hottest team in the NFL. 49ers coming at 13-4, having won 10 consecutive games, and they'll get it to begin.
Niners get the ball first.
Ray McLeod goes back to return Jason Myers-Skip. Start at the 25-yard line, and we welcome inside. And for Seattle, a lot of the things that you talked about them having to do to have a chance, they did to perfection.
Absolutely. I mean, to go through a first half, penalty-free, turnover-free, fantastic.
You don't like Al Michaels.
Not doing anything,
Communist.
putting them in difficult positions against that defense. That's huge. The other one was, even if you do that, this team is so good, you got to land a few big punches. And that throw by Geno Smith to DK Metcalf was perfect. So they're doing everything you would want in that first half. Now let's see what happens with San Francisco. They were outscored 17-6 in that second quarter. What do they do here to start the third?
Play action. There's use check for 6.
What's the story on the San Francisco side, Pam?
Well, the inevitable adversity of a playoff game is what I talked to Kyle Shanahan about. He said, we knew it would be a close game. It's okay. We're still in this quite a bit. He was hopping mad about that penalty to end the half. He said, we cannot do dumb stuff like that. Offensively, he likes the way they've gotten explosives here and there. Of course, he wants that ball in the end zone. He'll take the points with too many field goals, he told me.
Yeah, Pam, I mean, they have 250 yards of offense in that first half and just 1 touchdown in 3 red zone.
McCaffrey, first down.
It's supposed to be first down. We're stopped by Shelby Harris. How about over with the Seahawks? Christina?
Well, DK Metcalf has already had his best game against the 49ers so far this season. Pete Carroll told me we're just running our offense and looking for matchups. Just 1 sack for them defensively, but they were able to force Purdy off the spot towards the end of that first half. Coach telling me we're covering well. That's allowed the rush to get going. Now, my last question for him was, how do you slow down Christian McCaffrey? What do you got to do? His answer, everything.
Easier said than done. McCaffrey had that 68-yard run that set up their touchdown. Third down and short. Debo Samuels at running.
Quarterback sneak. They marked it short.
What did you think of
I thought McCaffrey had the first down. They said 3rd and inches. Purdy got it on a sneak.
the plan defensively against the Niners?
I like it. You can see an adjustment in that second quarter. So as they talked about the coverage improving, and then in the pocket, all of a sudden, as Brock Purdy is going through his progressions, it's starting to break down on him. And then he started to bail. The first quarter and early second quarter, we saw him with the ability to climb, and Seattle made some changes, so they were forced
Stick with the run game. Wear this defense down here in this quarter. Own this half by running the ball. There you go. McCaffrey with a cutback. No gain.
Back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. When we talked with Kyle Shanahan on Thursday, he said, yeah, obviously it's a good thing getting all these weapons back, and this offense is loaded up, but he said at the same time, it becomes an added challenge trying to figure out how to get all these guys involved, and he was bouncing back and forth in his mind what the game plan should look like.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's a luxury to have all that talent, but it is also a challenge, like Kyle Shanahan said. And especially a guy like Debo Samuel, who doesn't want to have that ball. And then you got Kittle and Ayuk and McCaffrey. I mean, you've got to find a way to keep everybody happy.
Deep drop for Purdy. Skipping all day. Let's it fly for
Wide open Kittle gets taken out at the knee at the Seattle 40.
Just staying on the move and being able to hold it, because watch, you're going to check Kyle, use check down. This one's going to go right over the top. You hold the linebacker there, but George Kittle on that in route is able to continue to move through that zone coverage.
He never saw the hit coming from Jackson.
here into Seattle territory. First down at the 40. Toss.
Mitchell getting a carry. And of about 4.
We saw Elijah Mitchell just on 1 series in that first half. Carried it a couple times.
Yeah, Mitchell's been out of the game for a while. It's all McCaffrey and Debo.
For the 49ers. almost 1,000 yards rushing, even though he was out with like 5 or 6 different injuries. This year, same story. A couple different knee injuries, but when he's been available, he's been dynamic.
We just mentioned all those names, and we didn't mention Elijah Mitchell. And this is like the perfect setting for him right now. Let's hunker down. Let's let our offensive line come off the football. Let's get physical and nasty in the run game.
He's got a tight end, Tyler Croft, coming
Loss of 2.
because Uchenna Nwosu was
3rd and 7. 3rd and 8.
I don't know what happened here. Watch, everybody's going to bypass him. Brandon Ayuk can't get there. You got Pullers coming. Tyler Croft, no, I'm not going to take him. I'm not sure exactly what the blocking scheme was there. It wasn't that. I mean, if you never run past color. If it's not your guy, and it's the opposition standing there, you got to take him and hope the guy behind you adjusts.
49ers in the first half, just 1 for 5 on 3rd down, 3rd and 7 here. Only a 4-man rush. Purdy underneath
Debo missed. Oh, boy. Couple of missed tackles. He's in the red zone at the 15. Good safe throw by Purdy there in the first half. I feel like he would have just chucked that thing up somewhere. He takes the safe throw, and Debo does the rest.
You got Cody Barton coming down, you think he's going to make the tackle. Then you think Mike Jackson's going to make the tackle.
Debo Samuel slow to get up. But yet to get up. Coming off that ankle injury, missed 3 games down the stretch.
Did somebody try to twist his ankle here at the end of this? Is that why they're booing? Because I think, and we got a fight. I think somebody saw the replay of them twisting Debo's bad ankle.
Yeah, there was a little bit unsportsmanlike at the end of this. I think it was Tariq Woolen. He kind of grabs Debo Samuel's leg and pulls it up, and it's not called.
Dean, there's a lot of the officials here to try and get under control.
Getting out of hand.
Definitely looked like Woolen may have twisted Debo's
It was
leg
Abram that
down,
did it.
and I think that's what the 49ers are upset about right now.
They can see it right there.
It's not Tariq Woolen. I can't get the number. I think it's Jonathan Abram.
Yeah, it is.
I don't want to accuse Tariq Woolen of doing something that he did not do, but that was Jonathan Abram.
It was Jonathan Abram. Shocker. Jonathan Abram's been a dirty player. So there's your Raider boy, Todd. Todd's boy, Jonathan Abram, getting after it. Todd, you still claim him? McCaffrey for 6.
7 for McCaffrey. Neal the tackle, 2nd and 3.
Debo comes back into the game.
The big thing about, everybody talked this week about beating a team 3 times in one season. Obviously that happens when it's your division opponent. And everything that goes with a divisional opponent, with the playoff atmosphere, these games can get chippy real quick. So a really nice job by the officiating crew there, getting in and getting that all sorted out, calmed down.
2nd and 3. It's McCaffrey again. They're tripped up by Tanner
3rd and
Muse.
1.
But Tanner Muse, 3 years in the NFL, had played 0 defensive snaps before November. But then they start dealing with injuries. So Muse starts playing a little bit. And then he made his first career start last week. Comes up with an important tackle here to make it 3rd and 1.
A lot of times you see that San Francisco run game out on the edges, attacking the edges with the motion that we're seeing. This time, they're trying to get north and south and get vertical, even with the wraparounds from Juszczyk and Kittle.
Quarterback sneak. They're going to straight run it. 1st and goal, McCaffrey at the 2.
It's one of the things that you see on film. We saw how dynamic he is and how much speed he has on that 68-yard run earlier in the game. But this is an area where you see it on film. He gets his shoulder square. He's hard to get down. He gets a lot of yards after contact inside.
Running game has taken off. McCaffrey coming to San Francisco. He goes today as his 10th carry, 90 yards now. On
Touch. No, I think he's short. He's short. He's like an ass hair short. Be second and goal. Run it again. Oh, did the replay show he get in? Quarterback sneak. Stood up, but he's in. Touchdown. Trent Williams with the assist on that. That's what it looked like to me. Niners back on top.
Well, the Niners out of the break. A touchdown drive. Brock Purdy finishes it off with a quarterback sneak. 13-play drive.
7:45. And here we are. And that's awesome to come out and put that type of drive together to send that message to your opponent.
10 of the 13 plays on that drive were runs. That's what the 49ers like to do when they're at their best. Now, one of the pass plays was the biggest play of the drive. George Kittle from Brock Purdy. Deebo Samuel had a big third down pickup. They converted
23-17.
And after McCaffrey got him to the doorstep.
Good answer by the 49ers. That was absolutely necessary. Especially after the whole ankle deal there. They really had to drive it up their ass and make a statement. Yeah, surprisingly, Michael, it's the defense that's kind of letting the 49ers down. Really surprised. Did you guys see Deion Sanders on Club Shay Shay talking about how part of the reason he had to have his toes amputated was leftover side effects from football injuries he had? Like, Deion had such a bad turf toe injury that it's fucked him up for 20 years. Remember at the end of Deion's career, you heard all the time about how, oh, he's got a toe injury, he's got a toe injury. Well, it was worse than we ever could have thought. He did make me laugh when him and Shannon were making fun of his toes being gone. Shannon pointed out how Deion, one of his toes that's left is kind of crooked. And Deion goes, yeah, man, he's sad because the homie's gone. Because the other two toes next to it have been amputated. Said he's just sad, man, because the homie's gone. Crowd's back in it. They're fired up.
During the regular season, in 2 games against San Francisco, 1 touchdown in 20 possessions. They turned it over 4 times. They committed 18 penalties. Nearly a perfect first half, giving them a chance to pull off the upset.
So much fun when you watch a team talk about their plan, but then actually get to see them go out and execute it. What a great job by the Seahawks in that first half. We'll see what they can do here to start the second.
Efficient as he was all regular season. One big shot to DK Metcalf. And Kenneth Walker's been a big part of the plan as well. He's got it here.
And a run for 2. Bosa tackled him.
who in the 2 games in the regular season, that was the other thing for the Seahawks when they're feeling like they got a good chance, is that when they faced the 49ers the first time, it was Kenneth Walker's NFL debut. He just got a handful of carries and mop-up duty. When they faced him the second time in December, he was coming off an ankle injury. Seahawks felt like the 49ers hadn't seen this Kenneth Walker yet.
Play action. He's got Lockett in the flat, well covered. Oh, he finds Metcalf wide open with a head of steam. You see Metcalf catch something on the run and nobody around. Just hang on.
Real simple play here on the bootleg. You're going to have your tiers to the outside.
Metcalf close to 100 yards now. He's to 98.
It's going to be DK Metcalf taking that intermediate level, crossing the field, gets into that soft spot. Fred Warner up a little bit far in that situation. It was one of the things we saw in Miami, how good those linebackers were at taking away that type of play with their drops.
More play action. Good gain of 6.
Parkinson gets his second catch of the day. For DK Metcalf, and we were talking earlier before the game started, you've got to play mistake-free, but you've also got to hit some shots. You've got to make some plays. He's got to be one of the first guys that pops to mind if you're Seattle needing that.
And more than just the production that you're going to get from that, the mentality and the emotion that you're going to have from him throughout the game. You get DK Metcalf frustrated, and it's hard for him to kind of get out of that cycle.
Gino's 10 of 11.
Right now.
And they're balanced on offense. Oh, look out. Picked up the blitzer off the edge. He throws it in the dirt. Man, I can't believe there wasn't a chance for a big play downfield there. Safety blitzed off the left side and got picked up, and Gino had all day, but nowhere to go. Yeah, well covered all around. Timeout.
In front of this 3rd down and 5 plays. San Francisco all season, even with the questions at quarterback coming into the year, you knew that the defense was going to be good. And for the first time since they won the Super Bowl in the '84 season, #1 in the NFL in scoring defense. And Nick Bosa very well may win Defensive Player of the Year. This is incredible right here. The week after facing the 49ers, teams are 0-15. You get beat up facing these guys.
Too much time. You can't win when you're in the tub getting healthy. So, great job by the Lions with this defense. And as the game has gone on,
3rd and 5.
games this year, you watch on film and you're like,
Not in field goal range yet, really. They're at the 43. I smell a big play from this 49ers pass rush. It's got to happen. They're due. They look like they might blitz. Don't blitz. They don't. They back out of it. Wide open. Lockett, first down. Gain of 7.
And when you walk your guys up right here, right, they're not going to come, so they got to drop out. Watch 16, Tyler Lockett runs out. Fred Warner gets a little bit deep there, so a nice play design to take advantage of that soft drop area.
36-yard line. There's DJ Dallas into the teeth of that defense.
Hard fought 3.
Seattle started this game by failing on 3rd and short twice. They're 5 for 6 on 3rd down 6.
And that's been the most impressive thing to me so far. We talked about the lack of turnovers, the lack of penalties, and how good they're doing there. But they talked about 3rd down and how important that was and where the distance had to be. They've been very consistent with that throughout the course of the game today.
Moment's not been too big for Gino. He's played a really good game. Ooh. So he avoids the sack. Big play coming. Has to throw it away. Damn. You avoid a sack like that, you just hope for something big.
plays that you have designed, and all of a sudden you look and you're like, oh my gosh, we have Kenneth Walker going up against Charles.
Michael, do you think the refs said, let's bet the under? Let's take the underdog. So no flags.
Great season. 4.5 sacks during the regular year, career high for him. 3rd down and 7 for the Seahawks.
Third and 7, they're right in field goal. False start. Now they're out of field goal range, most likely. It'd still be about a 57-yarder if they don't get another yard. Oh my God, the 12th man. Love the low number of penalties in this game. I smell a big play from this 49ers pass rush. It's time. Press coverage up top with DK Metcalf. That's where Geno goes, and Metcalf bobbles it and makes the catch. First down.
DK Metcalf over 100 yards for the day with 14 big ones here.
What a great job staying with this, because he doesn't catch it clean.
Various Ward's having a tough day.
He knows he's going to take a shot from Tyler just keeps
They're 111 yards now for DK.
112 yards and another 3rd down conversion for Seattle.
Good protection. Lockett, gain of about 9, maybe the first down. Seattle's not going away, Michael. If they punch this in, they're just not going away. They're in it for the long haul. Yard and a half. Got an injury timeout here.
There's an injured player. It's Austin Blythe, Pete Carroll's center. Back in a moment.
I appreciate the teams possessing the ball for really long periods of time in this half to cut down on the commercials. Then the injury has to happen. Next Saturday at 4:30, who knows who will be playing. Then next Sunday at 3 o'clock and 6:30. Goddamn late start times. Fucking NFL trying to be like NASCAR. Hey, there's that game where the 49ers got absolutely robbed against Seattle in that championship game years ago.
Game in the 2013 season.
One of the most blatantly rigged NFL games in history. I guess they had to make it up to Seattle for Super Bowl 40, which is the other most rigged game I've ever watched. Okay, they're at the San Francisco 14, second 9. They're lined up empty. 2 receivers at the top. 2 at the other end. 3-man rush. Finds Lockett in the zone there for 7. And a flag. Shocking. And I don't mean that sarcastically. I'm actually shocked there's a flag. Ineligible downfield.
Offense number 68. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Well, Dean, Pete Carroll sure didn't like this one.
It's close. The rule says a yard. They give the offensive lineman up to 2 yards, and it looked like he was right at 2 yards when the ball was released.
Well, that's a quick flag, ain't it?
And makes it 2nd and 14, back to the 19. Smith scans the field.
One up top, overthrow. What? Oh, my God. I thought Metcalf was somehow going to come down with that. Thought it was well overthrown, and then he shot up under it and had a shot. 3rd and long. 3rd and really long. Niners defense might be getting a break here. Good coverage by Ward. We haven't been able to say that all much today. Somebody's got to make a play on this defensive line at some point. Yeah, there it is. Strip sack, ball's out. Bosa's got it. There it is. I told you. My God. And the 49ers take over. Any of you wrestling fans, did you see poor Anna Jay get powerbombed from the stage onto her back on the floor? It was supposed to be a sit-out powerbomb through the table, but the dumb bitch powerbombing her went through the table herself and just planted Anna Jay on the fucking floor. And it looked like it hurt. Oh, God, I've seen the replay of that every time and I cringe. Well, it's really whoever set that table up is a dumb fuck. AEW, AEW. That could have happened at any company. I just like giving AEW shit because it pisses people off. Because AEW can do no wrong, guys.
Charles Omena, who's going to get credit for the forced fumble here, but you could have given a number of guys credit on that play.
Oh, it's just a great team defense there. That defensive front.
Finally, 49ers defense playing like a team.
They loop back. They've got the twist. Everybody.
Niners are 4th in the NFL in points off turnover, so get some here. There's Debo for a first. I think forward progress will get it. Nah, that's a first. Forward progress will be a first.
Inside, you've got those 3 guys over. Everything starts to break apart. He gets the hand that knocks it loose, and there's Nick Bosa right there to scoop that up. This has been a huge part.
Pete Carroll knows he's been in enough playoff games to know what that means. It's brutal.
They're second in takeaways this year. And they did actually give Debo enough. So first down at the 40. Here comes McCaffrey.
McCaffrey cuts back. What a cutback. That's a great run.
Here's that outside zone right that he's getting used to. Press. But here's what Christian McCaffrey adds to it. Okay, there's nowhere to go. I'm stopping. Now I'm coming back this way. There's not a lot of people that are that straight line zone style.
You don't watch AEW? Well, you're very lucky. Trust me, you're not missing much. Without CM Punk, it's pretty shitty. Love the champion, though. MJF's awesome. McCaffrey explodes up the middle to the Seattle 39.
So another big gainer for Christian McCaffrey. We take a look at next-gen stats powered by AWS. This is his fastest sprint since 2019. He's been so diminished by injuries the last couple of years. Only 10 games played the last 2 seasons, but he threw it back to early on in his career right there with next-gen stats powered by AWS. So far watching him healthy again.
McCaffrey again. Running out of places to go there. Loses a yard. And we go to the 4th quarter. Who's going home today? And I got to stand up again. My legs and my back hurt today. Ooh, you didn't hear that pop, did you? That was my knee. Come on, Niners. Need that shot at the money. The one time I bet on Brady willingly, he'll fuck me over. I bet on him plenty in the past, just not willingly. wonder if Gino's thinking if they win this game, he's going to get paid. I doubt Seattle would pay Gino. They're not going to be that stupid.
Welcome back to Super Wild Card Weekend, presented by...
It's not super, it's just regular-ass Wild Card Weekend. It's 3 games or 6 games a weekend every year.
49ers in front, 23-17, with a second and 11 at the Seattle 40. Smith. Charles Romero who forced it, and Bosa got it. 49ers trying to turn it into points.
Got to make a play, Seattle defense, if you want to stay in this. Ooh, up top, wide open. Caught by Jennings. I don't think he's touched. They say he's down at the 7. I wasn't sure if he slipped under that tackle or not. First and goal.
It's just one of those situations where you're the guy that does all the dirty work. These are the types of plays that Kyle Shanahan can design for you. I'm going to come out, I'm going to stop walk you. Nope, I'm running right past you, Tariq Woolen. There's that throw that we didn't see early from...
Yeah, he was hit. He was touched as he was going down. So, yeah, first and goal.
That's the 9th completion today of at least 18 yards for Purdy. Normally, this is an offense that throws underneath and then gets yards after the catch.
More play action. Shovel pass to no thing.
Living to see another day. Wosu is right there ready for him. And it's 2nd and 10. Yeah, the idea was right. It's just the way he did it kind of makes your heart skip a beat.
Seahawks have their backs against the wall.
Yes.
Oh, Cameron, you realize how many plays I see in NFL games where I'm like, well, if that was 20 years ago, he'd have no head. He'd have got decapitated. You're right. Jennings would have been fucking wrecked there. Brain matter would have been on the 7-yard line. Purdy running out of places to go. Backing up. Oh, Jennings. Or Mitchell, excuse me. I got him mixed up with another running back from another team. My bad. Marty Reed moment. They're going to go for 2. Ooh, we got a fight in the end zone. Purdy says go for 2.
Great job extending by Brock Purdy. Thought he was in trouble right there with Bruce Irvin, but as soon as he pivots out, he's got a line.
Nobody over here on Mitchell.
In the flat.
Mitchell gets a touchdown, even though he's been the redheaded stepchild of the 49ers backfield lately.
They're going to go for 2 here, try to make this a 14-point game. His mom, Carrie, his dad, Sean. He got his arm from his dad, Sean, a former minor league baseball pitcher.
I look for something tricky here. Not anything straightforward here at all on this. Something tricky. A little play action. Got it. It's Kittle. So now the Seahawks are down by 14 and down to 2 timeouts.
Just the chemistry that these guys have built down in the red zone. And just
Come on, man. Green Bay could have totally lost to the 49ers like this.
and Mike Jackson tried to be physical with him. George Kittle just a little bit too much.
Todd, I guess I'd be worried if the 49ers ended up playing somebody like Philly. That's the only team that worries me. I think the 49ers can handle anybody else. It's just Philly that I'd worry about. Same goes the other way. I think Philly can handle everybody, but the 49ers would give them a fit. Fuck. Dude, is my phone being fucking serious right now? Make YouTube bigger, cell phone. Thank you. I like the 49ers a lot better than I did last year. Last year, I picked them to win the division. They started, like you said, they start out shit, lose a bunch of games, and they get hot at the end. They really should have beat the Rams in the championship. Rams got lucky, bought a fucking ring. Stafford threw what should have been the game-losing interception, but Jaquiski Tart dropped it wide open. Would have sent the 49ers to the Super Bowl. And they probably would have beat Cincinnati. I actually trust them way more this year than I did last year. But maybe not as much as the first time they made it to the Super Bowl under Shanahan, because that team was fucking awesome.
Positive or even, they were unbeaten when they lost the turnover margin.
Brock Purdy's the X factor, though.
1-0. After Omenahu knocked it away.
Garoppolo plays like a pussy in big games. That's the difference this time. Ugh. What a shot. Ooh, yeah, more commercials.
Seahawks had played close to mistake-free football to that point. And the 49ers quickly hurried it down the field. Jennings with a long catch on the first play of the quarter.
Are we going to commercial or are we just showing a music video? You're going to get me copyright claimed. Make up your fucking minds. Okay, they're not going to commercial. Thank you. Down by 14. Got to make it happen. Good first down play. There's DK in front of Ward again.
He really has been outstanding here today. In a number of different ways, we've seen him use just that speed down the field and over the top. We've seen it drop down to him. And then just his physicality and athleticism to run through tackles. And that's a nice route against Charvarius Ward. Gets up, gets it turned around, and gets those numbers squared to his quarterback.
So in front of Geno Smith is center Austin Blythe, who's back in after leaving with an injury. From the 34, they try Kenneth Walker. He's got some room off the right side.
Good run by Walker. First down. And a flag. Never mind. It's coming back. I'd be willing to bet it's coming back. Yep.
And it's on the left tackle, Stone Forsythe.
Do. Can they play different songs at NFL games? Because that's one we hear all the fucking time. You're going to hear Crazy Train, fucking breathe in, breathe out. False start, Jesus.
And that's what good teams do to you, Joe. They just make you play that style. We talked about Seattle needing to be clean the entire game. They were clean that first half. But there's another 30 minutes that they've got to go through. And this second half has been nothing like it was in the first half.
First and quarter of the field.
Don't tell me they got to take a timeout now.
Please reset the game clock.
Oh, game clock issue.
The clock will not wind. Not wind the clock. Please don't start the clock when I blow the whistle. Thank you.
He said please, so don't start the clock.
So they put 4 seconds back on the clock. Out of this first and 25 play.
I don't know, Cameron. I think the 49ers mopped the fucking floor with Tampa Bay just like they did a few weeks ago. I think Tampa Bay can beat Dallas, but I don't see them going any farther than that. I think the Niners will just roll them again. Deep throw, Metcalf, overthrown. God damn it, he had him. He had him. He missed him. Well, Todd, it's certainly trending in that direction, isn't it?
DK Metcalf gets on top of Charvarius Ward again, and just a little bit too long to the outside. side by Gino.
Remember the first time today he's missed one.
Give the Seahawks a little pat on the head for showing up to play hard today.
At least some illegal contact down there.
Second down. Try to get a chunk of it back.
And a flag immediately.
Ward stops Metcalf.
Ineligible downfield.
Ineligible man downfield again.
Now the refs are really getting in on the action. All right, you've played 3 quarters. Now it's time for us to shun. Although that is a penalty.
So as you hear, Kyle Shanahan declines the penalty. Take the play, which is a gain of just 4 or 5. 3rd and a mile. Need to get it all the way to the 44.
Over the middle.
Only get a few.
4th down. Now the 49ers offense can really just put it away.
Absolutely. You just can't do that against this defense. You just play right into the strength, and that pocket was absolutely collapsing because in those down and distances, when you get into those 3rd and longs, you're just going to rush the 4. You're going to drop 7 back in coverage, and yet that football still has to come out quick because they're so good at generating that pressure.
Michael Dixon, who's got the #1 punting average in NFL history, almost 50 yards per punt. There's Ray McLeod waiting back. And you see exactly why.
That's a hell of a punt. Damn. But a good return.
Won't be this time. As a stop by Nick Bellore, the 24-yard line. Seahawks had the lead 17-16 at the break. For the 49ers outscoring the Seahawks 15.
They are not playing that, are they? We've had a bad day. It's starting to be a bad day for Seattle. Started out so well. Why didn't they play the Alvin and the Chipmunks version? Oh my God, get hot. New season of The Masked Singer in February.
Rihanna returns at the Apple Music Super Bowl 57 halftime show, February 12th on Fox.
Can't wait to mute that. Thanks for giving me the heads up, Fox.
Card weekend presented by Verizon. This was a Seahawks lead by a point at halftime. The 49ers have scored all 15 points in the second half, and they've been really good in 49ers this season in these situations with a chance to grind clock.
Yeah, it's right in their wheelhouse. The way they're built to drive the field, running, catch and runs after.
Screen to Debo. Shockingly, they get him down. It only took 2 guys to get Debo down. Wow.
Some shaky moments in that first half, but he's been dialed in this second half. The youngest quarterback with 2+ passing touchdowns and a rushing touchdown in a playoff game ever. And today he became the first rookie starter at quarterback for the 49ers and their long, storied postseason history.
Doesn't sit right with me that I'm so much older than Brock Purdy.
Dreams coming true much faster than it looked like it was going to. They'll let him through again.
There's Debo wide open. Good block. Oh, boy. He is gone. Touchdown 49ers. Night, night. Game over, son. Everybody go home. Get ready to go to Jacksonville here in a little bit.
You turn around, there's my guy, there's my teammate. I'm just going to lock you down, Tariq Woolen. That is just such great recognition and hard work down the field to create the explosive plays.
And for what has been one of the top offenses in the league this year, that is the longest play. 74 yards.
38-17 with 10:51 to go. Not saying it's impossible, but I'd say it's highly unlikely. But then again, this is a Kyle Shanahan team we're talking about, so maybe stay tuned. Oh no, it's Kyle Shanahan, man. That's all I'm saying. The Jags are part of my parlay. Speaking of Fred Durst, I saw a funny article today. It said, Kerry King from Slayer says in an interview that when Limp Bizkit became popular in the early 2000s, Slayer almost retired because they were so ashamed to be in the same profession that Limp Bizkit was in. He was dead serious. He said, we literally almost quit. We were like, if this is where music's going, there's no place for Slayer. Fuck this. Oh my God, they're playing that song from GTA 5. Ding, 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 ding. Why'd they cut away from that? That's the song that's always playing in the taxis in GTA 5. All the Mexican people in attendance are like, yeah, that's our jam.
74-yard touchdown, Deebo Samuel.
Just great play action. He's wide open there on the sideline, but then it's just the effort by everybody down the field and the recognition.
Ayuk and Kittle really made that touchdown possible.
Celebrates each other, cheers for each other. That guy, he's got everybody excited.
Including the Purdy family. They've been there every step of the way. This is 6th NFL start.
It's just weapon after weapon after weapon.
Geno Smith to the
Intercepted. Oh, boy, this is getting ugly. For a game that was so competitive, it's getting really ugly now.
They just stress you and put pressure on you.
They're stretching them all right.
To beat the 49ers this afternoon, you were in the first half. You haven't been in the second half.
There are definitely a lot worse bands than Limp Bizkit. They had good songs. I'm surprised I like Limp Bizkit as much as I do. You. Fucking up my whole life. That's what Pete Carroll's singing right now. Fucking up my whole life.
He's talked to Lenore about the fact that teams are going after him. He said, look, don't look at that as a negative. Don't take that personally. Look at it as a positive.
Remember when I said Geno was probably thinking he'd get paid if they win this game? He's definitely not getting paid now.
37-yard line. Niners have scored 3 touchdowns in their last 10 offensive plays. They handed off to Elijah Mitchell. He gets stopped at the line of scrimmage.
I guess we'll hang around a little while longer, see if it gets any uglier.
This is part of why they're scary. It's not just the great defense. It's the quick strike ability. It's the fact that they can take a 17-16 deficit and make it look like a walk in the park into the second.
Boy, I didn't know Tyler Lockett was going bald like that. Poor bastard.
It's been a great example of it today. And, it's the defense again that makes that critical play, that strip for the fumble that turned into a touchdown right away that kind of blew this game open.
Oh, no. God, can anybody tackle this motherfucker?
Got 4, maybe 5. So you've got Deebo Samuel, 32 rushing yards. He's also with 132 receiving. And all those weapons we were talking about to start the game that are healthy again. Well, Brock Purdy, not to take anything at all away from what he's done, because it's been nothing short of impressive. But if you're ever going to get thrusted into a position as a rookie quarterback mid-season, hard to think of a more perfect landing spot than this one here, what he has around it.
3rd and 7. Not much on the line here, but a first down for Jennings.
I love the compliment that Pete Carroll paid to Kyle Shanahan in that situation. And it just talked about it doesn't surprise me that Brock Purdy is playing this well because Kyle Shanahan is great at maximizing the skills.
7 seeds are never going to win playoff games.
That fit them perfectly. And he just went back through the history of quarterbacks that he's worked with and how well they have played when Kyle Shanahan has been there.
Number 26. Mitchell, no chance. Lost a couple yards. Jefferson in there. That Seattle front. Bruce Irvin as well. So 2nd down and 11. 49ers will try to hang on to this lead and then see what comes next. It will be at home.
The 49ers are going to host a playoff game next week.
In the stadium's history in the postseason. Having a Super Bowl run. 2nd down and 11 here. Mitchell tried again.
Damn.
Just punishing. Wow.
My goodness.
Rung his fucking bell.
Neal's a good player. I mean, he's a really good player. Great to have him back in the lineup. He's been out a couple of weeks for Seattle and just
Now they're letting Mitchell get his touches and fucking mop up duty.
Ryan Neal's got the lower pad level. And Elijah Mitchell just runs through him.
5'10", 200. Doesn't he look like he's like 6'3", 225? Just drills him. Got 4 yards. 5:36. And McCaffrey's back in. He's got a hole.
McCaffrey first down. No, Cameron, I was talking about earlier, Brandon Staley did that with the Chargers last week and still couldn't beat Denver. Played his starters with literally nothing to gain, and then Bosa and Mike Williams both get hurt. Bosa's going to play tonight. Mike Williams is not.
And again, that was the center guard area. It was like the big concern for San Francisco coming into the year, and they just did a great job, those 3 guys.
Ryan Neal, who missed the last 3 games with the knee injury, is yet to get up here. We'll be back right after this.
You know, earlier Dylan said he took the over on the points for the game, and I said, hell, the 49ers alone might get you 40. Stay tuned. It was like 42.5 total for the game. Yeah. Took him a little bit to get going here, but Michael's right. Their second half team. We should have known. This is the game I expected from the beginning, but Seattle came ready to play. They're just not good enough, I'm sorry to say.
Well, even with some of the stopping and start in the middle part of the game, San Francisco Moose has a season high in yards. They have 494.
Shutting out Seattle in this half so far.
Look out.
Yeah. Getting better and better, getting healthier and healthier. Super Wild Card Weekend.
Giants Vikings. I took the Giants.
Continues tomorrow.
I'm a brave boy.
Resurgent year. The Giants taking on Kirk Cousins and the Vikings at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific, only on Fox Sports app. And then at quarterbacks, Kirk Cousins has his team in the playoffs. Daniel Jones quietly a really steady season between and behind a pair of first-year head coaches. Those guys are in the playoffs.
Only 5 interceptions for Daniel Jones this year. That was the area that he had to make the big leap. And Brian Dable and Mike Kafka done a great job up there with him.
Out of the timeout, first down. And here is Elijah Mitchell. Stuck by A.J. Johnson.
I want to see the Niners get this touchdown.
A lot of people picking the Giants not just as a scary team, but to win that game.
You just don't know who Minnesota is. You've got a pretty good feel for who the Giants are, but they can swing so far. What Dallas did to the Minnesota Vikings, what Green Bay did to the Minnesota Vikings. They've got that unique style where they're winning close games, which is unbelievable for a first-year head coach, Kevin O'Connell, to have that mentality with that team. But which Minnesota Viking team are we going to see tomorrow?
NFL record, 11 one-score wins for the Vikes. So KB and Greg, you're probably going to have a close one.
I bet it's play action. Oh, it's a toss.
Mitchell off the left side.
Seahawks sell out. They stuff it.
He lost the eye. So it'll be third down coming up for Brock Purdy here in his first playoff start. Now the first half he was below 50%, almost perfect in the second.
Unbelievable, with the adjustments they made. That had a little bit of a bumpy start where he had a couple of opportunities and probably didn't get it out as quick as Kyle Shanahan would have liked. But since that time, this second half has been nearly perfect. And he's just, the ability to extend, then he's getting the ball out quick. The touchdown throw to Juwan Jennings was really nice.
5 minutes to go, 3rd and 10. Wonder what they'll do. Probably just run it here and take the point. Nope, bootleg. They're going to go for the touchdown. I like it. Nobody there. Purdy on the run. Still moving, still moving, still moving. Come on. Find somebody. Oh, God damn it. You dropped it. He had to concentrate too hard on trying to get his feet in, and he dropped it. Fucking Brock Mahomes over here.
He did such a great job. We talked about this earlier. You got to be careful when you do this style because when you reset and you go to throw it, you're going to get hit. Watch the big hit he takes.
Ow. God damn it.
That he didn't finish that.
That was his best throw of the game, and it was dropped.
Had to be that in high school. Had to be that a lot of the time at Iowa State.
And the kick is good. 41-17. Welcome to garbage time with 4:56 to go.
The key is just making sure that he's a risk taker. He tries to make those plays when he has to. And for Brock's case, he says, look, I got all these guys around me. It's not that hard to tell myself, okay, just let it happen, distribute the ball, make a play when you need to. He almost made a highlight reel play right there.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Let's go down to Pam Oliver.
Yeah, Joe, the 49ers players and coaches you talk to, they are pretty consistent with their praise for 23-year-old Brock Purdy. They're amazed by his calm, his poise, confidence, sense of self. Tight end George Kittle told me, if Purdy wasn't playing at a high level, we definitely wouldn't be the number 2 seed, and we definitely would have come into this with a 10-game win streak. Christian McCaffrey told me about Purdy. He's exactly who you want at quarterback.
I love the fact that he shared with us, you can't step in and be that rah-rah guy. You've got to earn everybody's respect, and you do that by playing. And he did that in that Miami
18 points in the fourth quarter. Bury Seattle 17 from the second quarter.
What we were here, Brock Purdy is a baller, and you've seen that on display here this afternoon. And that last play was a great example.
To the 24-yard line. They entered this playoff picture with a 10-game winning streak. It's the longest in the NFC by a lot. The next longest winning streak in the NFC is 2 games. Everybody else you see on that list.
Well, NFC's been weird this year.
12 times teams have entered the postseason with 10-game winning streaks or better. This is the first time that it's been done by an NFC team. 3 of those 12 went on to win the Super Bowl. Cautionary tale, though, each of the last 4 teams that entered the playoffs on a 10-game winning streak or better lost in the divisional round. Most recently, Baltimore in 2019, they were 14-2.
Screen and a flag. Come on, refs.
Flags down, and so is Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, they've got to get this figured out because their guys are downfield on these plays, and this is the 3rd time, and they haven't got it corrected yet.
Eligible downfield. Offense number 68. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Yeah, they got 4:43 in their season to get that figured out. The Seahawks, though, and it looks like this is going to end poorly for them. You look at what they've done this year with Pete Carroll taking this team when nobody was giving him a shot and making this surprise playoff trip. It's more evidence of Pete Carroll's greatness. Validation for his philosophies and his approach.
I give Pete Carroll credit. The Seahawks were way better this year than anybody ever imagined.
Look at the catch here. Out goes Russell Wilson. Out goes Bobby Wagner.
On the same day.
Yes. Back on March 8th. And nobody was giving him a chance. But, boy, with a bunch of rookies, with Geno Smith, who he trusted, who he was confident could be a good player, they crash the party, they make the playoffs, and the future is really bright.
Garbage time in the playoffs. Geno's going to get hurt for no reason.
Kevin Givens gets close to a first down. For more on Geno Smith and the Seahawks, down to Christina.
Yeah, remember that interception on the last drive where he was targeting Tyler Lockett? Well, Lockett was sitting alone on the bench when they came
Yeah, Niners have backups in already. This is really smart.
And that's something Geno talked to me about, how much he's grown as a leader since his early.
The backups can handle a 24-point lead with 4 minutes left.
Future bright, will that future involve Geno Smith?
Fresh legs, too. Certainly not the best players you got, but they're the freshest. Most of them haven't really played much today.
The number 5 draft pick. That's also thanks to the Russell Wilson deal. That's Denver's pick. But Geno Smith is going to get a contract from somebody to be a starting quarterback. Will it be them?
That's going to be one of the big decisions that John Schneider, the general manager, has to make in the offseason. And I think that Geno would love to come back to Seattle, but he's already said it's going to be a business decision, and I've got to take care of my business just like Seattle has to take care of their business. So we'll find out exactly what the future holds for the Seahawks and Geno Smith. I think his teammates want him back. Yeah. I mean, you hear Tyler Lockett talk about it. You hear the offensive.
I think they roll with Geno another year. See if this team can even improve anymore, because this was a big improvement this year. I say run with it another year, build around him, see what happens. He's earned another year. We know he's probably not the long-term solution, but He deserves another year. Good for Geno.
Any team in the NFL. And you're not supposed to have your cake and eat it too. You're not supposed to be a playoff team and have a number 5 pick. If they make that pick, so if they don't trade out of it, it'd be the best pick for a playoff team since 2002. The Jets picked 4th. Second down and 4. Smith for Lockett.
Lockett with a drop.
And just think how much better all these young guys are going to be next year. Just think how much better Charles Cross, Abraham Lucas, Tariq Woolen will grow even more than he has through his rookie year. Kobe Bryant. I mean, those are
Kobe
from that draft class, but there's other guys that are contributing in different areas. So this is a team with so much upside that has to be so excited for 23-24 once this is over.
Preseason game going on here defensively.
Brings it back up and keeps it alive. Geno sets and throws, incomplete.
4th down. I mean, hell, you obviously go for it.
Today, though, as a lot of the year, it's been about the San Francisco 49ers. 13-4 in the regular season. John Lynch makes that trade back out.
Remember when John Lynch got hired as GM? Everybody kind of shit on it a little bit. I was skeptical. Not as skeptical as I was about Jeff Saturday being a head coach, but I was skeptical. Lynch has actually turned out to be a brilliant general manager. And they don't miss on draft picks either. First down. You just kind of wanted to stop them and end the game.
And completely opposite this year coming into the playoffs. I mean, you've been talking about it all game. They are the healthiest they've been all season going into the playoffs. Last year, they were kind of limping into the playoffs and still had 2 great victories before losing in that NFC Championship game. So, completely different perspective for this 49er team entering the playoffs this year.
First catch of the day for Tariq Young. Last year they beat
He ain't go home and tell his mom he caught a ball in the playoff game. Good for him.
lost to the Rams, the NFC Championship, but that was a surprise.
At the 2-minute warning, I might stop the stream and take a break before the Chargers and the Jags.
Now they've got all the expectations. A lot of people picking these 49ers to win the whole thing. But they've not done since the 94 season.
Bills 49ers Super Bowl. I smell it.
Goes down the seam for Johnson.
Well, they're under 3 minutes. They're in the red zone. You got to pad these stats and make the score not look as bad.
There's a couple other young guys because of that position being hit by injury. Pete Carroll shared that with us too. You know, Tariq Young, Kate Johnson. We've got guys that have been with us for a couple of years on that practice squad, earning the respect of their teammates that we're also excited about.
I hate stat padding touchdowns. Well, looking for Noah Fant.
So how do you beat these 49ers? I mean, the Seahawks did everything right in that first half. They're going to wind up losing this game by a bunch. The rest of the playoffs, what's the blueprint for a team to knock these guys off?
The one game that you can go back to is that Las Vegas Raiders game that went into overtime. And the Las Vegas Raiders did a really nice job of taking advantage of how they play defense with that upfield, getting the screens out quickly. Even in the run game, Josh Jacobs, the reason they could
Seattle was in a lot of dramatic games this year. This was not one of them.
The flow of the game.
Dumb play call, but somebody should get open here.
Is when that game really came down to the wire, it was Nick Bosa driving the left tackle back into the lap of Jared Stidham, creating the interception that led to the field goal that won in overtime. So it's very similar to what happened today. You know, the game is hanging in the balance. You're wondering what's going on, and then all of a sudden, here comes Charles Omenihu, and he creates the fumble. Nick Bosa recovers it, and off and go the San Francisco offense. So I really, this team is driven by this defense, and the offense it plays off that. They're really, really good complementary.
Third down and goal. Smith.
Oh, sacked by backups. It's 4th down. The ball come out.
Seahawks have the lead. 25.
All right, I'm going to stop this particular stream,
John Lynch's bunch.
and I'll be back around 8:20. We'll do Jaguars Chargers. I got to go take a little break. Yay Niners, parlay lives.